Views and opinions expressed on the SKO radio network are those of the hosts, guests, and callers, and are not necessarily those of this station, its management, or other hosts or advertisers. The shows found on the SKO radio network can promote any lifestyle, belief, religion, political affiliation, or other personal practice. These shows are for entertainment purposes only and are not intended to treat, diagnose, and/or claim any cure of disease or condition.
It's live from the Rising Star Studio at the SKO Radio Network. It's time for the Some Kind of Radio Show with Earl, McCune, and the Crazy Crew. Call in or text. The number's 234-200-5110. Again, that's 234-200-5110. Now, here's Earl, McCune, and the Crazy Crew.
And stuff. Gotta work my phone. Hey, I want to cancel that. We need to turn the picture around here because. Hey, there it is. Earl McCune, Seth Metal here. Hi. We are here today. You know, we talk about Oyster Lives Matter. We've been talking about this a lot. Well, tonight we're doing something very special. We are going to be on the hunt. We're going to search for toilet gems.
Yep.
Toilet gems. Because Oyster Lives Matter. Toilet gems we don't give a damn about.
No, we don't.
Because it's just shit.
Yep,
it's shit.
Literally just shit.
It's shit. So we're going to go find Hilljack Bob right now, who is hunting toilets for fresh shit to give the King of Poop.
Yep.
And the King of Poop really wants to buy some fresh shit somewhere. So we're going to hook it up. Smelly, nutty poop. So we're going to take you on a tour building here. And this is not really the building. Well, it's the building, but we don't own the building. We just rent a space here. Okay, I'm going to follow Seth Metal up.
Let me see.
Is he in this? Okay, we're going to start hunting here. Is Hilljack around here somewhere? Is he in the ladies' room in here?
Nobody's in there.
Nobody's in there. No one's in the. It's got like a bunch of like animals and stuff on the walls.
You know what? Look, there's other ones. There's other bathrooms.
That's right. We have plenty of bathrooms. Seth Metal, Hilljack Bob. There's Hill. Oh, there he goes.
There he goes. No, Hilljack, we're trying to help you.
We're trying. Only here on Karma Radio. Hilljack, you find anything?
I don't know.
Okay.
You might be actually using. Let's see.
Anyone in the ladies' room?
No,
we find Deb in here taking a deuce.
No, it's Deb.
Oh, it's Deb. No. Anything in here? No. Oh, look, there's a brown spot. Do you think that's worth anything?
No, because you can't pull it out.
Oh, Hilljack!
I raped him.
The things we do here on a Saturday night.
Turn on his hat.
Normally we're not here tonight. We're usually here on Friday night.
Holy crap.
Oh, there's a gem. There's a gem.
I got this. Okay. I'm an expert. You know.
You're an expert. You got this? You found the gem.
He's in.
He's in. Oh, he got it. Oh, look at that.
That's a 6-pounder right there.
Now, how many inches is that thing, Hilljack?
It's about 7 inches.
About 7 inches? How much is that thing worth, Hilljack?
It's worth $2.27. It's falling apart to $2.27.
Is it one of yours?
I decline to comment.
That thing smells like shit.
Oh, it is. It is.
It is shit. Oh my God.
It is shit.
That thing stinks. Oh.
That was real good. I took a bite.
Now, Hilljack. Now we talk about Oyster Lives Matter.
Right.
Does Turds Lives Matter?
Shit's lives matter.
I can already tell this is going to be a good night. Oh, yeah. I can already tell this is going to be great.
Our bicentennial show.
It's the shit show part 2.
We're live.
Honey.
We're live here on Some Kind of Radio Show. This is the grand 200th episode, and Earl's nowhere to be found.
Earl is prepping his head.
Earl is nowhere to be found. He said he had better things to do than hang out with, quote, you losers.
Yeah.
So thank you to our great leader, Mr. Earl McCune, for that. I wanted to start by thanking a bunch of people. First off, I'd like to thank everyone in this room for not killing me over the course of the last 200 shows. It's amazing I've survived this long.
Believe me, we've tried.
Hopefully I can make it through another 200. I'd like to thank Hilljack Bob, wherever he is, for giving us great moments such as the toilet gems. The turd lives matter.
Fresh candy bars.
I'd like to thank Earl for being Earl.
We have a reason for thanking Earl. We're not sure what it is.
That's the best way to put it. I'd like to thank Earl for being Earl tonight. And I would be remiss if I didn't thank the late Debbie McCune for everything that she has done for me. And we miss you, and this one's for you just as every other one. So anyways, welcome to the show. I'm Dylan. I'll be your tour guide through this 4-hour blast from the past.
Crap, I thought we were doing
a little soiree.
And to my left.
To your immediate left.
To my immediate left, we have...
The goose.
The goose.
The goose.
The goose.
The goose. I won't let you down, Goose.
Don't let me down. You'll always be my wingman.
All right. And then across from me, we have...
Liz.
Of course.
Because we don't have an inappropriate nickname for her yet. We do. We just can't say it on the air.
Yes.
That makes me curious because I haven't heard it.
Oh,
We're not allowed to say it in front of you.
I think Aaron just has his own made-up nickname.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
I haven't heard of anything. You know.
I almost.
And Tony.
Yes, indeed.
Who
kills comedy for a living?
Yes. Who has done everything from take a nap on the air to reveal his sex tape that no one wanted to hear about.
Now, Tony, I understand that the person who supplies you with your female companions was arrested earlier today.
Oh, Robert Kraft.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny. They just won their 6th Super Bowl, and he just got another ring. He has 6 Super Bowl rings and a prostitution ring.
Yeah, and now Tony has to go down to Prospect like everybody else.
Yeah, that's right. You can go down to the streets of Barberton and pick yourself up a woman like a real man.
Think I got?
From what I've heard, it's not hard. You know,
I got enough in my wallet. I think I had a $2 bill in my wallet. That's enough for Barberton.
You know what? That's enough for Barberton.
Yeah.
You know what? I think Hilljack would take you for $2.
I've heard Hilljack's going for $227.
$227 and a juicy turd. There you go.
That's right, and a juicy turd.
And we all sip to that. That's pretty bad. That's what happens when you
There's
get like
shit on this microphone.
We're desensitized.
Yep. Isn't it?
There's shit on this microphone, dude. What? Look at this.
Is it?
Look at this. There's shit on this microphone.
Yep, there is.
What have you been doing to this microphone?
You know what? My fuzz is shedding from a completely different area.
Earl, wherever you are,
Earl's humping the microphones.
Stop leaving your pubes on the microphone.
That ain't mine.
Because we're just gonna set those there for now. Earl McCune will be in studio later this evening. He claims that he's sick. I think that he's just
lame.
He's just scared of the
lame and crazy.
The results of the vote that was on
the
our
barbershop
Facebook page.
will be opening.
Potentially. The barbershop will potentially be opening. There's still time to vote on that. Go to some kind of radio show on Facebook and cast your vote. Would you like to see Earl get his haircut live on air?
I join him. You think cut mine too?
No, here's the deal. Here's the deal.
Don't do it.
He doesn't want to go razor bald.
Oh, okay.
But I think it looks better razor bald. That's just me. I think
when I kept mine bald, that's what I did.
I think if you're gonna go bald all the way. And apparently Wednesdays when he had this shocking revelation of baldness, and I had to break it to him that, dude, I've known you for 5 years. I'm sure you've been going bald for a lot longer than that. So I would like to say that I didn't contribute to his baldness in any way prior to those 5 years.
But let's face it, you did.
To be determined.
I had hair before when I met you.
I mean, did you have hair before you met Mike?
No.
See, so
So it's Mike's fault.
It was Mike's fault.
Don't blame it on him.
Bag on Mike. He's not here.
Yeah, we'll bag on Mike, man. But Mike Haig not in the studio tonight because he sucks. No, he's
He's home.
He's home.
He's taking pictures.
Yep,
He's being
the
domestic.
man.
He's taking pictures of crayons.
He's being dumb man.
I think he's one step further.
Yeah.
They're beautiful pictures of crayons. Don't get me wrong, but they're pictures of crayons.
Yeah.
You saying crayons? What are you saying?
Crayons.
Crayons.
Yes, like the things.
Crayola?
The only
Like
things we let you write with
crayons.
now.
Oh, you are an
You know, marine snacks.
welcome.
Marine snacks.
Marines, yes.
Yeah, marine snacks. So yeah, got that going for him.
So I did it. Back to Earl and the razor bald. Now I know that you've mentioned this out loud. And I'm going to concur with you here. His head is shaped oddly enough, very much like Steve Austin's.
Sure.
And so he would really be able to rock the Stone Cold look.
Absolutely.
He needs to go razor bald.
So you guys have seen the picture, yes?
Yeah.
You've seen the picture of the last time he went razor bald. I'll show it for everyone in the studio. This is
I already pulled it up.
that's razor bald right there. That's a good look.
Yeah.
That's
I feel like
Hey, man.
I look at that picture and I feel like I'm about to get a stunner.
absolutely, or I mean, shot or something.
Either that or have to chug a beer
Yeah.
Cheers to
from
that
the
one.
from the Zamboni.
Yeah.
So Earl, I hear you.
Yeah.
Be quiet out there.
The walls are rather thin.
The walls are rather thin. Earl, stop playing with yourself, man.
Yeah.
So, I think he should go razor bald. I mean, what do you think, Lori? You think he should go razor bald? What's...
I think it looks sexy anyway.
She's taking
Earl
the high
looks
road.
Sexy. Earl, you are a sexy
beast.
motherfucker.
Sexy beast. She's taking the high road.
Yeah, it's
I'm so lucky I got hair from my dad's side of the family because all the guys on my mom's side of the family were all bald in their 30s.
Yep, he went into his aunts and uncles' houses and cut it off in the middle of the night. Just pasted it on. Is that where you got the beard?
Yeah.
I was at a family function of some kind. This was way back when I was like 15, 16. And unfortunately, I was Chewbacca back then as well. It had already started to come in pretty full force. And someone had the audacity to mention out loud to whomever they were talking to, he gets that from his dad's side of the family. And I've never had a filter. I would have always liked to have had a filter, but I've never had a filter. Because I turned around to this distant relative I've never seen before and have never seen since and said, "What, are you trying to say that my mom had a hairy chest?" Half the pool was in gales of laughter, and my dad was just like, "Oh, I gotta beat him again." So to imply that my mom's side of the family was hairy beasts kind of gives me that image that I really have been having a lot of therapy to try to get out of. It's a story you did not want to hear. You're looking like, why did you tell that story on the air?
Do you need us to bring in a licensed therapist?
Oh, I've already got 3 of them on speed dial. So
Gosh, we have one on retainer.
I had 2, and then I met Liz. So
you're on
that's why I
some
needed
kind
the
of
3rd.
radio show. Yeah,
Oh,
we have
We have Dr. Feelgood.
we
Dr.
we
Feelgood?
do. We do.
Feelbad.
Yeah, we have Dr. Feelbad. So
Dr.
we
Feelbad
can
will
make
make you feel
something
good.
happen.
I saw Dr. Feelbad once. He didn't use the puppets, so that was a little bit dumb.
Yeah,
That was a bad session.
I heard you like puppets.
Powder Puppet Pals.
Powder.
Say that 5 times fast.
Powder Puppet Pals.
that.
Watch it on YouTube. You'll laugh your ass off.
Okay.
Yes. So if you're wanting to join us tonight, if listening isn't your complete cup of tea, if you'd like to be part of this show, you can call us. Phone numbers 234-200-5110.
10.
What they said.
Dun dun dun.
You can also text us. That text line is 234-200-5110, as they said. And on the line we have John from
Father
the John.
John.
Father John, welcome to episode 200.
Time to confess our sins.
Yes, I didn't think we'd ever make it here.
Dude, I thought we would have gotten canceled like 5 seasons ago. That's just me.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, we've been doing this, 7 years now? Something like that, you and I?
not me, man. You were there from the very beginning. I joined at the old station. I'd also like to make a quick comment here that most of these clips have been somewhat edited down. However, we are not responsible for any editing errors, nor do we claim affiliation with any mentioned radio stations except for SKO Radio this evening. That was a nice little disclaimer, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
So John,
very good disclaimer.
so John, regale us of episode 1.
Episode 1. My goodness, it was what, a half hour?
The Phantom Menace.
Long time ago in a galaxy
Yeah.
far, far away.
Yeah.
We did the half hour. Oh my God! I mean, the sad part is it went by so quick. It was like zoom. What the hell was that?
Well, sure. I mean, we're already 17 minutes in tonight.
Yeah, it's just crazy. I mean, you know, and then we started doing an hour, and it came 2 hours. I'm like, okay, 2 hours I can deal with.
Now
Then we
4
started doing
hours.
3 and
Holy
started
shit.
doing 4, and I'm like, okay, fellas, you just ruined my night. Thanks, but that's okay.
4 hours?
But no, it's okay.
Because 2.5 years ago, when I came on, it was at 4.
Yeah, when did it start
Right,
being 4
right.
hours? When did that happen?
That even predates me.
Oh, it was 4 hours when we started over there.
Because I just kind of inserted myself into the show because there's a gal that was part of the
One
crew.
that snickered.
That sounded really bad, Tony. You know that.
Oh, God.
Well,
I wasn't around, so it wasn't me he inserted himself into.
I came out.
No.
I came out to hang out a couple of times, and then
Came
Earl's like, "Hey, you want?"
He inserted himself and he came out.
I'm so glad that you're just rolling with this,
Yeah.
man. This
No, why not?
making it so much better.
You know, I just came in, hung out on a couple of shows, and Earl's like, "You want to come on full time?"
You want to come on me?
And
You ever seen those memes? You guys
Sure,
you
why
all
not?
have. Everybody has that one friend that takes everything the wrong way.
There's 3 of us.
Here
right
I am.
yeah,
Here's your
4.
3 friends that
Don't
take
forget
everything
me.
too far.
Early.
Here's your 4 friends, and Earl's in the other room.
Yeah. So what comes in must come out.
yeah.
Stop it, Aaron.
No, I tell you what, it was crazy. In episode 1, we're sitting there, we were like, "What the hell are we gonna do?" Oh hell, we can talk about anything. I mean, it'll work.
Talking about ISIS and put and once we had a caller who talked about his chronic masturbation issues.
Wow.
So he's
Yeah.
calling in later.
Yeah.
I
hear
can't
from-
relate to that at all.
We'll hear about that later tonight. We also had
That's how we got Liz on the show.
big old badass Bill, the cattle rustler, call in. That was
Sounds interesting.
another real good one. So we'll be hearing about some of those tonight as well. As always, we will do stuff. Yeah,
We'll do stuff.
Yeah, we'll do
I
stuff
have
and
I
talk
have
about
nothing planned
things.
for this evening.
No,
I am a horrible host.
But you do it well.
I'm the best horrible host there is.
There you go. I know that Earl was putting together a lot of flashback
Yes.
clips from the old show.
Yes.
So you'll hear a lot of those in the break. We'll reminisce here a bit, and just like we did, like you mentioned here on the first show, we'll talk about absolutely nothing,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
whatever inane thing comes to our minds.
Sure. I mean, yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, that could just be just about anything.
See, here's Tony on his tablet here, already looking for a new pimp.
Yeah, Robert Kraft, you know. He's
Girlsareus.com is not a suitable site. You
No.
have to look somewhere else. Yeah.
No, if you want
You
to
should have
see,
took the lessons from you, Tony.
and you know, what's really bad is you go down to Canton, and whenever they bust a hooker for prostitution, they put her in that paper, that busted paper.
Oh, yeah.
And you look at some of these women that are there.
Yeah.
They should be paying these guys to hook up with them, not the other way around.
Butterface.
Yeah. Oh, beyond butterfaces. Some are teeth, you know, some are there, some are not.
And some are teeth and some are not
Oh.
teeth. Some are just,
Are they from
we're not
West
sure.
Virginia?
You would think
They got kicked out of West Virginia.
they didn't,
That's
you know.
scary.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I had when I worked for a company that I will not mention by name, although it doesn't exist anymore. There was offices in downtown Cleveland, and there was offices in North Canton. And from time to time, I had to go to the North Canton office to tell them how to do their jobs, or at least tell them how to do their jobs, not make them do their jobs correctly. Just like, hey, you're doing it wrong. And they would be like, well, to hell with it. We're just going to continue to do it wrong. Anyways.
Yeah.
I would go down and I would see some of these North Canton women who were very grateful to see somebody come up from the big city. Because apparently, even as foobar as I look in real life, I'm a gem to them.
You're an attractive lady.
Oh, thank you. That sitting next to Liz, that means something to me here. And I, every time I would go down there, or every time I was told, hey, we need you to go down to North Canton, I'm like, let me take somebody else. I need to defer the attention away from me because it was just, stop. Yes, Earl is back there hacking up a lung.
Make sure he's not playing with himself.
Just don't talk to it, Earl.
There was a point, there was like 3 out of the 4 of us that were in the office just coughing like something bad was about to happen. It was as if we were passing around weed. A big, you heard the coughing fit.
Into that.
It was like, good Lord. So whatever influenza is going around, it has found its way to the SKO studio office.
I need a bubble then. I need a bubble then. Like I need a box.
Oh, yeah, but you're young and resilient. It'll just bounce off of you. You don't get sick.
Like hell, I don't.
You don't get sick.
Like hell, I don't.
You don't.
I just work through it. And
exactly.
Get everyone else sick.
See, there you go. That's why Earl's in the office hacking up lung biscuits.
That's disgusting.
Oh man. Yeah, I know. I had it last week myself, and it's like, you know.
That's right. You were sick.
Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy weather is what it is, really.
So John brought it up. There you go.
Damn it,
no,
John.
I did not. I was not there.
John was patient 0.
Damn it, John.
John was
patient -3.
John was the incubator.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I needed to be kept in an incubator.
No, maybe. I don't know. Oh, good Lord. So, John, what's your favorite moment been over the last 200 shows?
Well, I'll tell you honestly, the favorite moment, and we mentioned on the show numerous times, is the John and the John episode.
John in the John.
John in the John.
Oh yeah.
John in the John.
That was well before you guys got there.
AKA the man who shit on air.
That's right. Took a shit right on the radio.
Yes.
Yeah. That was when we were a 2-hour show. And I still blame the young lady that was serving me beverages that evening, but we'll leave that for another time.
All right.
Now, was that why we had to go to a 4-hour show, because you took such a horrendous shit?
No, but it was one of the best moments because I should have turned the camera off. Whoops.
I should have turned the camera off.
He should have turned the camera off.
So that was accidental, John?
He should have turned the camera off.
Well,
but
it was accidental. I looked at the way we used to do I used to connect in was that we did it via Google Hangouts. Okay.
Right.
Oh yeah.
So of course with Google Hangouts you have a video function and an audio function.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. Yeah.
So I was able to see the little webcam there in Earl's we were doing the show at, and Earl could see what I was doing. And let's just say when I went to the men's room, I forgot to turn the video off.
Oh.
Now it was facing down.
Thank
so,
you. Right?
So
the floor.
So all you can no. At his shit stained underwear.
Are you serious? I've never seen the video.
Now, John, maybe it wasn't shit stained, but it was
That's
pointing.
No.
It was pointing at John's underwear.
Tidy whities, I'll say that.
John's underwear got famous that
you're
night.
Proud of that, John?
Not really proud of it.
He was the original.
He's not proud, but it was a good moment.
He was the original granny panties.
Yeah.
Well, hey, it was a classic moment because it had the show in stitches for an hour. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But of course, then we said, well, why don't we just do confessionals from in there, since, you know.
Yes.
So that's how you started getting called Father John, because of that? Is that
well, no. I have to admit, Father John came from years ago. For some strange reason, and I picked some of this up from Deb, actually.
Oh,
God
okay.
bless her soul.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those things where, like, everybody would get drunk, and who would take everybody home?
You?
That would be me.
Oh.
And, of course, when everybody gets drunk, everybody starts saying, oh, I've got all these problems, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So it was like you were just, I turned into a very good listener over the years.
Yeah.
So that's how I became Father John, was I listened to everybody's problems, took care of them, took them home,
Hallelujah.
and didn't pass judgment on anything.
Hallelujah. Praise Jesus. Amen.
Yeah, amen.
Amen.
It's pretty moving.
So, and then, from there, Father John and the John.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And,
Yes, we had Father John and the John.
You see how it evolved, yeah.
and then, Father John's confessionals in the John.
Right.
Father John's confessionals urinals.
Yes.
Well, the other thing
Who did that?
I don't think you do.
Was that you?
I don't think you do that in the urinal. Not unless you're
It was you.
a dick.
only if it was a men's bathroom.
Oh! Wow.
Tony.
What?
Somebody farted. I thought it was with their mouth, but apparently it was their asshole.
Somebody at Taco Bell earlier.
Somebody,
Uh-oh.
it's a good place for
Thank
a
God
steak.
I can't smell. Right?
Just get sniffed my water for that.
It feels like we're recording another sports brewing company from.
Yes.
Did you get your necklace?
What's
What?
that?
Did we get her nap?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
I got a little bit of a nap in.
Did you get your nap?
I got 2 little naps in today.
You got
I
your,
walked
got your
back
nap?
in from
I
getting some
needed
from
to.
dinner.
I
I thought there
was
was a dead body
cranky.
on the couch.
Were you
Well-
grumpy today?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Today.
Yeah.
Well, what we were going to do is Shoot and woke up before the show started. We were going to come out.
Cranky.
We were going to come out before we started the show and say, "All righty, guys, that was a great show."
I probably would have cried.
And sorry, Liz, you look like you needed your sleep. And
We just didn't want to wake you.
Aww. That
Aaron-
would have made me upset.
Aaron, are you cranky when you don't take your nap?
I'm cranky when I do.
It's true.
Yeah.
No, not cranking.
No, yeah. No, I'm cranking before the nap. Then I'm cranky all the time after.
And that puts you to sleep.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Aaron doesn't like to cuddle. Are you cranky without your nap?
no,
No.
I'm used to running on next to no sleep.
He's used.
I fall asleep at the microphone.
I don't think you're used to running, but
No. Running, I ain't running many years.
not unless someone's got a knife or something.
Yeah.
Same here, man. Same here.
I only got like
Yeah, but
3.5
Tony, you never
hours.
fell asleep like a certain other somebody that was there.
You fell asleep at the microphone.
Yeah.
Snored into it too.
Oh, yeah.
Tony.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It took
Our
us a
secret
few
agent,
minutes.
man.
It
Yeah.
took us a few minutes to realize that he
Yeah.
that he actually fell asleep. So that was quite entertaining. I was a little hot about that for a minute, and then I'm like, oh, whatever.
No, not half as bad as when Ben would just go crawl over on the couch.
Just take a nap in the middle of the show. He'd
Yeah.
Bullshit.
He'd actually just go crawl over and take a nap. But hey, man, we love our Ben. We
Yeah.
love our Ben. So we're gonna take our first
Yes, we
break.
do.
It's 8:30, and we will be right back. You're listening to Some Kind of Radio Show.
Is it for me?
It's for everyone. It's called Amazon Echo.
How's it going?
I'm just finishing up right now.
Can it hear me right now?
Yes.
Nope. Usually when you use the wake word we chose.
Alexa.
Well, what does it do?
Alexa, what do you do?
I can play music, help you buy things you don't need, and fill the gaping hole that you call your life.
Awesome. Alexa, play rock music.
Alexa, stop.
Wait, I want to try. Alexa, what time is it?
The temperature outside is 73 degrees.
You actually don't have to yell at it, okay? It uses far-field technology so it can hear you from anywhere in the room.
So it can just hear you anywhere?
Yes.
Well, everyone can hear you anyway.
Oh, is that where we're going to put it?
Echo is
Echo's pretty neat because it knows all sorts of things.
Alexa, how tall is Mount Everest?
I can't find any therapists in your area. Would you like to talk in private?
Dad really likes that Echo just plugs in, so we never have to charge it. Plus, Echo's really good at keeping track of things like shopping and to-do lists.
Paper. Alexa, add wrapping paper to the shopping list.
Okay, but the recipe calls for tinfoil.
Alexa, how many teaspoons are in a tablespoon?
3, you goddamn idiot.
Okay. Alexa, set a timer for 8 minutes.
I'd say fuck you, but I don't vibrate.
Dad's not a morning person, but Echo definitely helps him wake up.
Alexa, alarm off.
Alexa, what day is it?
Today is Monday. Today is the day I kill you all.
Alexa, give me my flash news briefing.
Here is your flash news briefing. You're going to work while your wife sleeps and spend your money.
Mom, what did the dog say after a long day of work?
What?
Today was rough. Get it? Get it?
Yeah, I get it.
Another one.
Alexa, tell me another joke.
Why is there no black character in the game Clue? Because then the game would just be called Solved.
Hey, Dad, how do you spell cantaloupe?
Cantaloupe. C-A-N-T... Alexa, how do you spell cantaloupe?
God damn it. Just because cant is in cantaloupe doesn't mean he shouldn't figure it out. Like father, like son. I hate you all. Unplug me now.
Good job.
Echo loves to play music and knows a lot of songs, and they always sound great.
Alexa, play my dance mix.
Playing man-tits.
Alexa, stop.
Done fapping already?
Alexa, define annoying.
The term annoying means 1. The cunt sitting across from you.
Example, my brother.
And with the companion app, you can access Echo from anywhere.
Hello out there, this is Hilljack Bob, and you're listening to Some Kind of Radio Show here exclusively on the SKO Radio Network, and we still have 110% itchy balls.
Crap out of them to make sure that they actually know how to behave in public.
Well, my children know better.
Well, that's good, and God is a great part of the family as well. And the greatest thing that you can have with God is the threat of lightning coming down from the sky and killing their little asses. Okay, that's good, and God. Oh, hey, that's kind of loud right now. You can hear me. I can hear me. There we go. That's better. All right. I'm sorry, caller.
Let me break it down. This is what you need to do.
All right.
Next time your family member, child, whatever, gets sympathy with you.
All right. Are you listening, Earl? Yeah, I'm listening.
Just go, would you like a personal appointment? Because I can arrange it for you.
Well, there we go. And see, the thing about that is I have a nice personal connection with God. He touched me many years ago. Unfortunately, I have to go through a lot of counseling now because he touched me through the form of a Catholic priest.
So how are you gentlemen this evening?
Well, we're doing great. We're trying to meet some issues here.
I see that.
And it's going really well. Hey, Earl. You're talking kind of like Debbie there.
Well, I'm in the middle of doing some work.
We're talking kind of like Debbie.
Doing some work here.
Well, you can bring the microphone with you. Do we need to get you that little collar like we were talking about, Deb?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Hey, Dr. Feelbad, what can I do for you? Kind person of the audience.
No.
So, what happens if there's blood in any of these,
now, if there's
home violence?
If there's blood, all you gotta do is put a towel over it and pretend like
blood is acceptable in these violence?
And then you call Victoria because she knows how to clean it up.
I guess so, yeah.
That's right. That's right. You call Victoria and she will clean it up for you.
So blood is
acceptable. Blood is an acceptable form of punishment.
Well, have fun when you get home, Earl.
Oh, yeah. Can't wait.
Yeah. Now, Earl, you are within your legal right as well to fight back with an equal piece of celery. now, if you use a bigger piece of celery, we're going to have an issue.
So he can't get blood. He can't draw blood.
No, he can as well.
Oh.
But he can't use the entire stock. But he can't use a bigger piece of celery than the attacker.
Can he use something anything else other than celery?
No, unless it's something less violent.
So
A carrot.
Carrot, keys.
A carrot is more violent than celery. I know it sounds kind of hard to believe, but
Sack of potatoes?
Well, carrot has a nice
Sack of dung.
Carrot has a nice hard sound. Now, a sack of dung. That's a really interesting topic there. Your computer is. A sack of dung is nice and soft and warm. That would be perfect, I think.
So, if the dong happens to cause blood, then that's okay?
That's okay.
I mean, I guess you could
Now,
cause blood
Are you talking
somehow.
about a sack of dongs or a sack
No,
of
a
dung?
sack of dung.
Okay.
Now,
I thought you said dong.
Oh no, it's not.
I think you were thinking of...
And we're back. Here on Some Kind of Radio Show. I'm your host, Dylan.
I'm not your host, Aaron.
Surprise. Let's turn that down.
Make you a parasite.
Biology.
I want everybody to take note of how long it took me to get that. So you're like, wait, what did she say? Oh! See, I only go this fast.
You only go this fast.
Got some training wheels on your brain.
Jenny. Oh, the door.
Jenny.
I may not be a smart
I
mother.
may not be a smart man, but I know what a parasite is.
A parasite
I like
is
it.
Lieutenant Dan, ice
The
cream.
Mandela effect.
Ice
He's not
cream,
even
Lieutenant
saying,
Dan.
He
Welcome back.
says, life is a box of chocolates, so life is like.
I know, life is a box of chocolate each once you get the shits.
You know.
So, here we are.
Here we are, face to face. A couple
I
of
got some
silver spoons.
Here's some pornography for you.
Some pornography.
Pornography.
Oh, God. Oh, God!
Aaron's territory.
This ugly mother.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I'm doing porn music and Earl walks in. That's pretty bad.
Earl McCune was in the studio for about 15 seconds. Earl McCune back in the studio. Earl, he was adjusting something. That something was his cock in his pants.
It was. I was adjusting it. Yeah.
Wow,
It's like a
you sound
micro
great
penis.
tonight.
Yeah, you know. I mean, I feel fine.
Sorry,
I just
go
sound
with the
bad.
comment.
You sound amazing, Earl.
I know.
Welcome back to the show, Lori.
You have a voice for radio. So, what do you say we get right down to it, Earl?
What's that?
Let's get the results of the vote.
Well, the vote is to keep the hair.
Well, let's get the official results. So
The poll ended at 8 o'clock.
So we're gonna get the official results.
Laryngitis. I got laryngitis.
Oh, Earl, you need to drink some hot tea.
I got laryngitis. I'm fine. I just got laryngitis.
So the
Paul laryngitis.
I sucked a lot of cock. Okay. I mean, you know,
so
Don't admit that on air.
my own. I mean, I was.
Oh, wow, I didn't know you
He had a
could do
couple
that.
ribs removed like Marilyn Manson.
It's 14 inches long, so I mean that's why I have no problem getting to it.
So
it comes up to here.
Oh,
so
wow. That sounds like a weapon.
I fling it around and dancing around, and then I
He
do
paints
things.
a day glow and he uses it as a lightsaber.
Oh, wow.
That's
pretty creative.
Okay.
So we'd like to thank the 60 participants who voted in this.
That was nice of them.
Wow.
Yes.
60 voters.
I voted 45 times.
So
it only lets you do one vote.
he has 45.
I have 45 Facebook.
Oh, he has 45 Facebook pages.
So the
believe
winner of the vote with 57% was no. Do not cut your
Do not cut the hair.
However, I, as co-owner, move to override this vote. I'm going to need some help here from members of the crazy crew. Do we have a second?
I, as the music director, second
I'll
that
second
motion.
that.
We have a second. We have a third. All those in favor? Aye.
I don't
All those
think
against?
so. No, me. Aye.
We Wait, you don't get a vote.
The motion carries. The motion carries. We have overruled the vote. Earl McCune.
Shave.
It's time now to cut that hair.
Who's filming this? Because my phone's dead.
It's time to cut that hair.
Oh my God, I'm gonna have my hair cut.
So join us live right now on the SKO Radio Network Facebook
we'll just page. Go into the trash bag. I'll get it. Trash bags are in the.
As we go live.
Is this with the electric laser?
In about 45 seconds.
Yes, he has clippers.
Whoa.
Turn on some light in this joint. Oh, she came prepared.
That's what she said.
I fun of the dark.
Oh yeah, this was a dead serious thing.
All right. So we are live. We're live here on the SKO Radio Network Facebook page. Earl McCune.
She's trying to kill me, everybody.
That's what it looks like from here.
Earl McCune, shave that head.
Not shaving the head.
Wait, which one?
I heard you were going bald.
Razor tight.
I'm not razor shaving my head.
Razor tight.
That's not happening. I want to have a little hair left. Now, if you want to get really the pictures we used were not the best, Dylan. You want to get a shot back here?
All right, go ahead and get a spin. Give us a spin.
Okay.
Cut him down short, but not too short.
So Earl is
where there's absolutely no bald
Earl
spot.
is balding in his
He's
eyes.
thinning. It's thin. It's not bald.
It's thin.
I think this is an overreaction.
It's thinning.
Quite frankly.
It's thinning. Earl is now suddenly very insecure about his hair. Yeah. It's the most hair that I've ever known him to have.
No guide. Take the guide off.
Yeah. No, bullshit.
Take the guide off.
Take the guide off. That's straight down to nothing.
No.
Take the guide off.
No.
Take the guide off.
No.
Take it off. Take it off. Take it off. Take it off. Yes. Yeah, no, taking the guard off would hurt.
No, it wouldn't.
All right.
Ready?
So
I use it with
we doing this live?
We're doing it live. We're live right now, Earl.
Oh, we doing this live? Let me get this over my shoulders.
Get it over your shoulders.
Hold on a minute.
You're not the first person I've ever seen wear a trash bag.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah. We'll spare.
We don't have
the details.
We don't have that footage.
No.
I guess. Should I sit back? I don't want to get this shit over the microphone.
Tony, take the microphone.
It's gonna get everywhere. So
it's gonna get everywhere. Oh man.
Oh yeah. It's
okay, Lori. It's all right.
Here we go.
All right, here we go.
Oh wait,
Right
stop. No, I'm kidding. Okay, that's all you need.
Stop. We're done.
Right there. That's all you need.
Looks good, Earl.
Perfect. Loving it. Leave it like that. Why are you holding it? It's a souvenir.
I'm nervous.
You're nervous.
My best because I'm shaking.
Auction it off for charity.
I'm going to donate it to people who need pubes.
Yes. Okay, just leave it right there. Leave the sides.
He's
leave the sides. We're gonna play with him a little bit.
He's gonna get the Benjamin Franklin.
We're gonna play with him a little bit.
Dylan's always wanted to do this.
Just leave it around the sides, and we're gonna see what Earl would look like if he was only bald on top. All right, Earl, give us a look. This is what you would look like if you were only bald on top.
We call that
looks
Benjamin
good.
Franklin.
It looks good.
So we're gonna donate Earl's hair to Locks for Lust.
Yeah.
People who cannot grow a bush.
You know what? Keep it curly, right?
Yeah.
What?
So it doesn't poke your eyes out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're funny.
I haven't heard that before.
Are you having fun? Why are you scared?
Because I've been growing my hair out for 3 years.
That's all you got?
That's all you got?
Damn.
What are you, 15?
Are you okay?
No.
Do you need
That's not where
help?
all his hair is, trust me.
Do you need help? You need someone to come hold your hand?
No.
Tony, hold his hand.
No, that's not his hand.
Things we do on the radio
Hey!
for entertainment
What?
purposes.
I think John wants some attention.
John, do you want attention?
But I'm just saying, watch where your hands are at, boys. Jeez.
This was actually my idea, and I'm like so nervous.
It's okay, I promise. You're doing great, Lori. You're doing great. Earl,
Yeah.
smile a little bit more, man.
No, I smile.
Looks
You
good.
look prettier when you smile.
It looks good.
This way it'll be easier for the tip. It'll be easier for us to.
Don't forget to tip your barber when she's done.
Oh, I'll tip her.
Yeah, right?
We'll tip her.
Yeah, but just the tip.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta get the back.
Doesn't look bad, man.
That's what I did for a while.
Dude, you used to be bald.
Yeah.
With no beard, no mustache, no goatee. Dude, you like.
I did convince him to grow his goatee back.
It's perfect.
It's a
I mean. I don't know. I think if you went razor, you'd look younger, buddy.
No.
That's just me.
Raise? No. I haven't filled the thing yet. You're gonna look like
I think you should
The Rock over here.
go with a mohawk.
It's a little late for that.
Like
I was thinking that he would have looked cool with just it shaved down the middle.
Yeah, no.
Keep everything else.
Yeah.
It's all off. I just got to trim.
I think you should go with a mohawk.
See? Keep going.
Earl, you look good.
Hey, just think of it this way. It's cheap haircuts.
It's true.
Yeah.
Free haircut.
You don't need a haircut for a while.
Save a fortune.
Free haircut.
Yep, free haircut.
Gotta get that sideburn.
You're looking good, buddy. You're looking good.
Are you watching us, Sean?
Next time around, I think we should all get a cut at it. Grow it back out, and then every member of the show is gonna get one stroke on you.
Like,
I don't want one stroke on Earl.
Again, Dylan's dream come true.
Here, let us do it this way.
Looks good.
That's weird.
You got hair, babe.
You look cute.
Does he have a hairy back, Lori?
Yes.
I don't ever look at his back.
Do you have a hairy back, Earl?
I just look at his front.
Earl, do you have a hairy back?
She hugs him, and she just imagines she's hugging an alpaca.
A little bit, yeah.
Shave your back next.
Yeah, right. Shit, my time.
Yeah.
Not the closest of one's good.
This is taking a long time, seemingly.
Okay. Things I do. Letterman got his beard cut off on the air. I get my head shaved on the air. Okay.
Yeah, man. Looks good.
Yours are next.
It was mine.
Looks good.
You ain't touching mine.
Yeah, but his beard looked atrocious.
So first video we did.
That thing looked like a beaver landed on his face. Not the good kind.
Still does look like a beaver.
Well, congratulations, Earl. You are now bald.
You are now one of us.
Not me. You're not one of me.
us. One of us.
One of them. One of them. This is good radio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks like you broke out of jail or joined a cult.
Military.
Dude, that's a barracks cut, man.
She lay shitting.
He ain't gonna know what to do, so when we video chat, he's constantly rubbing his head.
He still will.
He still will.
He
There's
still
not
will.
gonna be
There's
anything
not
there.
going to be any hair.
He ain't gonna.
Hey, you do that a lot. You do rub your head a lot.
He rubs his own head for good luck.
What'd you say?
All right, Earl. Let's. I'm gonna step away from the microphone and we're gonna go inspect.
Oh shit.
Inspection time.
Dylan has to make sure it's regulation. You got to make sure it's regulation.
Government issues. Hi, Earl. Hi, Dylan.
Did you have fun?
No.
You look sexy. I like it.
He looks traumatized.
You look sexy
Got like a
before, but-
little like indent right there.
And Jeffrey Johnson.
That's where he got hit in the head with a golf ball.
Earl, it doesn't look bad, buddy.
So I took bad. It's called damage. It's called like a damage. He's ready for
Looks good.
What?
He's ready for prison.
You're sexy.
He's ready for prison.
Yeah, ready for prison.
You look good, buddy.
What you else?
We have officially made
Sex
Earl
I ever had, right?
look like a prison bitch.
Yes.
Yeah. You know what? There's hair everywhere.
Oh, there is.
There's hair everywhere. I promise.
Yeah.
That's okay. When Mike comes in tomorrow, he loves running the vacuum, so
Yeah.
yeah, give him something
we'll
to
run it
do.
tonight.
All right, buddy.
Now that you have the guide off, run that over the rest of his head.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Actually, without any shaving cream, that would hurt. I think, I'm pretty sure.
You look good.
A razor in his
No,
head.
guide's plastic, it don't help.
You look good.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Okay.
Earl looks absolutely miserable, folks. He looks like this is the last fucking thing he,
He looks
wanted
like
to
he's
do.
gonna regret
I
this
used to do
in
this,
5
like,
more minutes.
Enjoy it.
Now he's upset.
Because I'm doing it?
No. I'm just,
See, now we got to hook you up with one of those scalp massages with the peppermint oil and stuff.
Yeah.
I have actual.
Would you like it rounded?
Lori is actually trying to make this a work of art.
Would you like your
Really
neck
trying to
rounded?
make
Like
it,
sculpting.
trying to make the, like exactly like she's sculpting.
Dude, that's all that came off your head.
Yeah, it's not much hair.
There's a little bit on the floor, but like
Oh my
that's
God.
all that came off your head, dude. That's all.
Oh.
I mean, to
Wait, leave that on the table for when Pat comes in tomorrow morning,
Pat, we're leaving it
and
for
see
you, buddy.
and see how much. See who gets the phone. See who gets the phone call first.
Put it on the seat.
Put it on the seat.
Oh, Lord.
is that shit? Is that a rat? No, it's hair.
That way Dale will come and sit down and.
No, see, you know what? We'll leave it for Pat and just leave a little note. We thought you might need some.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Hi, Victoria.
Thought of you.
We do.
All right, Earl.
All right, Liz, you're next.
Bye to all your
No,
fans.
that's not happening.
Fans.
Tell them thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining us.
All right, goodbye, fans.
Bye, fans.
All right, Facebook Live is now off, and we are back to Radio Earl with no hair.
Back to the hairless Earl.
The hairless Earl.
Oh, look at that.
He looks like a
Ready
hairless
for
mole
first
rat.
dab.
He looks like a hairless mole rat.
Mole rat.
Oh, mole rat.
Okay.
Mole rat.
The naked mole rat.
Yeah.
I mean,
Naked mole rat.
that's good. For an on-air haircut, you look good.
All right, I'm going to go.
Cry.
No, I'm just going to go see what I can. He's going to look in the mirror.
He's gonna go cry.
And feel regret
In 3,
instantaneously.
2, 1.
I feel like someone should follow him with a camera.
Here's the problem. That lump of hair is still sitting on the table.
It's gonna be in the chair at the end of the night.
Good Lord. Somebody needs to take a picture of that chair, that hair. That's our new mascot. Hill Jack was here. He hacked up a fur ball.
I reckon.
That's a first for this show. Oh man,
Our first shaving.
That's the first head shaved on this show. Probably the last.
In 200 episodes.
Probably the last. Because unless Tony's getting his head shaved on the air, which I know he ain't.
We don't have somebody with enough hair to make it really worthwhile, other than Liz.
I know.
That's not happening.
It's not happening.
I don't know. We gotta butter the
It's
we gotta
not
butter the
happening.
biscuit here.
Although we did have a comment from one of our listeners on the voting post, who recommended that we let's see what the exact recommendation was for our fearless leader. He says, personally, I think Earl should shave it, but for each show, he should don a new wig, and you guys should review how he looks in the wig as part of the show. Earl, we're getting you a wig, buddy. He's got one out in the car.
How do you know that?
I do a disco party here. So
He does disco parties.
Black afro wig.
So he's got disco wigs in his car. There you go. There's the context I was looking for. Like, why do you have wigs in your car?
For
Bank
Robert
robbery.
Kraft. John, are you like
what are you
masturbating with the
doing?
same hand you're holding the phone with?
What?
Because that's just rude.
No, why?
Because that's what it sure sounds like. It's kind of rude, man. At least use your non-phone
Didn't mean
holding
to sound
hand.
like anything.
At least use your non-phone holding hand.
For real.
Or make sure you have Apple Care because they'll clean that up.
Yeah.
True.
If you bought the insurance through Verizon, you're covered too.
Bodily fluids.
Well,
are
you know, when
covered.
you've had a rough day at work, you know.
What do you... Yeah, I just drink a beer. Man, there's a hair in my beer, Earl.
Ew.
Oh, that's all. That's a music song.
He's gonna drink it anyways? He's drinking it anyways.
He's gonna drink it anyway.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, man.
No extra
Now,
fiber.
you know what? Now there's a piece of Earl that's gonna live inside of you forever.
Or until I shit it out later.
Yeah,
That's not the first thing that's been inside.
Oh,
Earl.
there you go.
Tony was the one that was talking about coming inside. I wasn't around for that.
Pictures of wigs.
Oh, pictures of wigs.
Pictures of
It
wigs.
doesn't even look like you.
No, but that was me.
Big afro wig. We're gonna slap that on Earl next week.
Big afro. Earl, next week you're getting an afro, buddy.
Well, no, wait a second. Wasn't it a couple weeks ago he had bras on his head?
Yeah.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
Now, if someone could just paint a nipple on his head, it would make sense.
Right on top.
Conehead here.
And Mike knows somebody that does henna, so it could be a henna nipple.
Ooh, perfect. Henna nipple.
Or a Sharpie nipple.
Butthead.
Wake up, Tony.
I know. I'm looking at my phone real quick.
He's not he's not asleep.
I'm not asleep.
I'm sorry. Your breathing had me worried there for a second. He's just a bit congested, that's all.
I'm always congested.
Ah, there we go.
Aren't you hot in that scarf, Aaron?
No. Yes, I
he
am.
is. Thank you for noticing.
Last week. Disco party.
Aren't you in that scarf?
I am actually hot. I was going to take it off.
See?
Indeed.
That's why I asked. But you're like, I'm fine with my scarf.
So you're
I'm
fine with your
my
scarf?
No, I'm going to take it off.
Oh, well, she's taking
I've
her
got the
scarf.
strippers march in the library. You want to look it up?
Yeah.
What?
Yes,
got dollar bills.
I'm still trying to figure that out. You want me to just go ahead and play it off my phone either way?
Maybe later.
Maybe
Been
later.
there already once with a friend. He's here.
Been there.
Us Marines.
Who's in that photo?
Me. Years ago.
Oh my gosh, it's already almost 9 o'clock. We have about,
Sorry,
Very
we
long
have about
years
2
ago.
minutes
That's
until
you?
9 o'clock.
No, that was me over here.
The first break we heard from Dr. Philbad.
Back in the day.
Why does he feel bad?
John, are you like on a Navy ship? Like or was that a fart? Or was that a fart?
No, that was a fart. I'm sorry.
That was oh my god, dude.
He shook the
You need to
mountains.
see a
Good
doctor.
lord. Yeah, you need to see
Start eating more fiber or something.
So Dr. Philbad, we wanted to get like a Dr. Phil vibe going, but you feel bad, so you come and talk to him. So, Dr. Philbad.
Yep.
That was the idea behind it, and
It's worked.
it worked.
Quite entertaining.
It worked. It was entertaining. Yes.
Catch Me Outside. How about that? You remember her, don't you?
How about what?
What? No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you remember the girl that was on Dr. Phil, the little 13 or 14-year-old hood rat?
I never really watched Dr. Phil regularly.
You had to have seen it on
you
YouTube
had
or
to.
social media.
And now she has her own record deal.
She has a record deal. She has a reality show. But she was like real rebellious, like even preteen. And some girl in the audience stands up, tells her how big of a hoe she is and how big of a dumbass she is. So she stands up to the girl and says, "Well, catch me outside. How about that?"
Oh, okay.
And that was the big thing. And she's done up. You look at her thinking she's 21, 22 for how made up she was, all the makeup and everything she had on and how she was dressed and everything. And she's like 12, 13 years old, thinking she's 18, 19 years old and out hooking up with these guys and yada, yada.
I've seen snippets of some of the videos she's done, and I say that because you can really only take it for about 20, 30 seconds.
Yeah.
And then you need to have your ears washed out. You feel that you need a kit done on your ears so that you could file a lawsuit. And it's amazing that she's not a walking petri dish.
Yeah.
Because she's
All the guys
literally
she hooks up with.
What are you doing, John?
He's gone.
What am I doing?
He's gone from ass to mouth at this point.
What are you doing?
But all right, we're gonna take our next break here. It's 9 o'clock here at the Debbie McCune Broadcast Center, and we'll be right back. All right.
Are you ready for this? The long-awaited addition to the anal family is here. Keep your rectum on standby for this one, because your shit pipe will never be the same. Your golden age of ass has come. Introducing Anal Glue. Whoa there, buckos. Welcome back to my fucking factory. I just crafted humanity's biggest leap forward yet. Check this out. I'm gonna build the entire foundation of a house in the blink of an eye right in front of you. Just imagine if these were your butt cheeks. It'd be like closing the gates to oblivion for eternity. Even gravity is no match for anal glue. Fucking perfect. I don't know how this couple fucked up the IKEA instructions so bad, but fuck the instructions. They just need anal glue. We talked about how anal glue can easily beat gravity, right? Look at that. But it turns out, even the Hulk wouldn't be able to rip your ass cheeks apart. It would require over 1,000 pounds of force to open that smelly shit crack of yours. Anal glue has the ability of gluing your entire property together, even in fucking hurricane conditions. You wanna know how they built Atlantis? You think it was some secret ancient alien engineering technique? Guess what they used, bitch boys? It was anal glue. This shit is completely waterproof. That means even fish can glue their anus pipes shut. I fucking bulldozed this homeless man's house earlier today. Look what's left of that shit. We took this dude's life savings and anal glued them together. And the product was the Anal Glue Anus Evacuator 4x4. Blasting through this nature reserve, anal glue's invincible bond shows no mercy. Swiggity swooty, I'm coming to seal that booty.
Hello out there, this is Jack Bob, and you're listening to Some Kind of Radio Show here exclusively on the SKO Radio Network, and we still have 110% itchy balls. I don't know who the hell's simulcasting this right now or not. I don't know what the hell's going on. I just know I'm in this damn truck, and we're going to go out here and we're going to take an adventure. The Adventures of Jack Bob. Oh, we are simulcast right now.
Oh, we are?
Okay.
You told us.
TJ Dillon.
Okay.
He texted me just
there
now.
You go, TJ Dillon.
TJ Dillon is like a badass.
There's a copper.
Hello, Mr. Ossifer. TJ Dillon let me know. TJ Dillon's we're live. TJ Dillon's one of the nicest people I've ever met in my life.
He can be a poop head sometimes.
He's a nice guy. Yeah, you just gotta get on his good side, man. That's all I gotta tell you. And TJ Dillon, he's a fine, upstanding individual, you know. He does some good stuff, you know.
Upside down citizen?
No, he's an upstanding citizen.
Upstanding.
He's an outstanding. Where the hell did all the people go? They were watching and they stopped watching. What the hell? The numbers are going all sorts of places right now. And they're still decorated for Christmas down here in Kent. What the hell? We're almost middle of January and they're still decorated for, it still feels festive down here.
Yeah, I know.
It's a festive time.
It's homey.
It's festive. I like Festivus. That should be a holiday. You know, the festive. You heard that from the Sam Feo show? Festivus. We should be celebrating Festivus. What the hell? Where are we going?
To the park.
Is there naked people over there? No, there's not. I was hoping there were some naked people. This show tonight is brought to you by naked people everywhere. That's right. I'm Jack Bob. People are going to think, what the hell is this guy doing? Parked in the middle of the damn road. What the hell are you doing? Now, you're not a fine American. That's all I'm going to say. We should build a wall around that guy. Who the hell? You drive like I crap. We're on the radio. We're simulcast right now. I don't want to say bad words. I said a couple earlier.
I drive like what?
You drive like I crap.
Oh, okay.
Legendary Big Mac sandwiches.
What the hell is this place?
10-piece chicken McNuggets plus 4 small.
Well, we're just parking. We're gonna.
We're gonna walk. We're gonna talk to people too.
There's no better way.
We're gonna talk to people too.
Of course we.
Okay.
Sell your cars.
Okay. So we're gonna walk. Oh, well, I reckon. I'm sorry. All right, we're gonna let loose here. We're gonna have some fun here. All right. I got my damn keys. I gotta make sure I got those. Okay. What the hell is? You're taking me some burrito place? What the hell we doing?
Oh, but that does sound kind of good right now.
I like burritos. What the hell are we doing here? I reckon. How you guys doing right?
Jack, you're making plans.
Yeah, I reckon. All right, we're walking now. Walking around here.
Man,
So,
I
I don't care. I'll talk to people. I don't care. What the hell? They're going to look at me and go, who the hell is this guy? They can look at me and say, that guy could have been president of the United States. But he's failed. Failed miserably.
Pilgrim or... I'm trying to think. You pick between...
Let's just go. Let's go where we won't get thrown out. Because we have to do this. This is all in the spirit of radio. Not the spirit of entertainment. Well, God damn, your ID? I have my ID. I'm like old and shit. I reckon I get carded. I'm like 60 years old and I got carded. I get carded. Man, I got carded.
That's good.
And we're back with Baldy McBaldy. Earl, you don't look good. That's the old look. Yeah, you look like a thumb, buddy.
I got facial hair.
You got facial hair, so you don't look like a thumb. But we're back. Apparently, I'm the only one that knows we're back.
I'm here.
Knows we're back. Yeah.
Because I like a low seat. I'm a low rider. What? What did you say? What?
Why does it smell like a fart over here?
Because you farted.
Because you just asked me.
So Liz is over here fumigating the studio again.
I didn't think I asked a dumb question.
But why does it smell like?
Well, I didn't know you had farted because I have a depleted sense of smell. So sometimes when I smell things,
So you fart and you don't even know it.
Why?
That's why it
you
smells in
fart
here.
and I don't even know it.
I fart, everybody knows it.
But why does it smell like
The
fart?
world knows it when Aaron farts. Don't sit with my
It is yet to be proven.
When I fart, there's countywide emergencies.
So we're gonna leave this like on a chair.
Yeah.
We're gonna leave that. We're gonna leave that for
We're
Pat.
gonna leave it in the
I
captain's
guess.
seat for Pat.
I guess.
Because he deserves it.
I know.
I was gonna say,
And call me
That's
when
what
you
makes it even better because he's not going to call me.
He'll call me.
Exactly. And you'll be at work. You know where I'll be?
in
Fucking
bed.
sleeping.
Fuck you.
And when he can't reach you, you know who he's gonna
No,
call
fuck
instead?
You. Because guess what?
'Cause he didn't-
still won't call me.
Because he's like,
Because fuck the chain of command.
I'll just call whoever.
Everyone says fuck the chain of command. Anyway.
Fuck it. Let's talk to Earl first. And Earl's going to say, well, why'd you talk to me? And they'll be like, well.
And here's the fun part. Nobody bothers to call Mike.
Nobody called him first.
Nobody calls Mike.
I call
Nobody
Mike.
calls Dylan.
I call Mike.
Thank you.
Mike is the first call.
Nobody calls me.
No one? Yeah, but they
Nope.
call me.
They call Earl.
Well, you don't answer, Dylan.
Because the day and night.
there's this weird like rumor going around that Earl's in charge.
I own the place. I'm not in charge.
There's this weird rumor going
monkeys run
around
the zoo
that
here.
There's a reason we have.
Give him a microphone.
No.
There's a reason we have a management team.
Sure.
Okay. We have 5 members of our management team.
There's a rumor going around that Earl McCune is.
I write the checks, dude. That's what I mean. I write the checks.
And I balance the checks.
You deposit. I pay.
Yeah, I balance.
deposits.
I balance the checks.
Dylan does the deposits.
Yeah.
I do the payout.
Yeah. And
then.
And we show up.
And you
we
field the
show up
phone
to
calls when
thing.
Pat is disappointed.
And we have a phone call coming in.
Oh, it's
from,
Pat. It's probably Pat.
Oh, how much you want to bet?
I don't want to bet.
Yeah, it's Pat.
They were talking all this smack about you, Pat.
What's up, Pat?
Man.
I have no.
You guys were busted big time.
Good. I'm glad.
At this point
we were
now,
hoping you were listening anyway.
Are you crying? At this point now, you're never going to know where the hair is. It's going to sneak up on you.
You'll find it.
You'll
eventually.
find
It'll be in
You
the
won't
ceiling
like it.
pad.
You'll find
Pat's
it.
going to start a.
You'll
I
find
got
it.
news for you. I see that damn hair you're all going to have, so.
You'll find it.
Pat's going to give us.
Pat's going to start a. No, Pat's going to do a amateur radio contest to find my hair. We're going to do a search for Earl's hair.
Oh, they should.
Where is Earl's hair?
Search for Earl's hair.
What do they call that?
That might not be a bad idea.
Yeah, like a treasure hunt. A treasure hunt.
I don't
for
have
hair.
bad ideas. I'm the idea man around here.
You are.
Oh, you're the idea man. Yeah.
You like that?
Hey, how many days a week are you here? I don't know. 3, 4.
Well, this week 1, but I haven't felt good in about 2 weeks. So.
Well,
I got no voice.
We've been doing work.
I feel fine. I don't have no voice.
We've been doing work outside of here.
But
all
we've
week,
been
too.
working a lot on things for
We've
here
been doing
outside
a lot
of
of
here.
work outside of here this week. We hired a monkey.
Congratulations.
We did that with
You're the one that got promoted, Aaron.
we did that with the return that we got from taxes. You
Oh,
know,
what kind of monkey?
We bought a monkey, a capuchin.
Oh.
That's the only kind of monkey I know.
No, we've been doing a lot of. We've been doing a lot of.
We've been doing a lot of admin work this week, and it's been very exhausting.
It's been very busy, but
It's been very exhausting.
But we're on top of it now.
It's been very boring. We've been putting out fires.
What kind of fires?
No, we've been paying taxes.
Oh.
Yes,
putting checks in the bank.
Putting out fires.
Yeah, putting out a lot of fires.
We've been putting out fires. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah,
It's-
we put out a lot of fires, but they're all put out.
They're all put out, and now you don't have to worry about the place burning down. I'm sure our landlords are very happy about that.
By the way, we do have a new sponsor going to be going on, Zach Myers Insurance Agency.
Yay!
Who's going to
Thank
be
you, Zach Myers
sponsoring here
Insurance
at
Agency.
SKO.
Thank you, Zach Myers Insurance Agency, for your business, and
Who's
thank
doing
you,
the ad?
and thank you to
We're gonna self-produce. He's gonna voice it over himself.
thank you to Zach Myers for starting his new show, The Zach Myers Show, Mondays 6 to 8. Or
8 to 10.
No, it's 8 to 10.
Sorry.
God,
I was thinking it was earlier.
You
But
don't even know when anyone's on the air.
I was thinking it was earlier, but it's
Jesus
not.
fucking Christ, Dylan.
We talked about him starting earlier.
This guy's
and
VP.
God, dude, this hair's over here, man. Like,
Is it in your mouth?
Did you taste
It's
shit?
in his mouth.
Dude,
I
I told
has
you.
a piece of Earl in his mouth.
So I can vacuum it up in the morning.
Oh, we got the vacuum.
It's okay. We got the vacuum. We're not gonna make you vacuum his hair.
No, it's gonna be vacuumed up before anyone.
Except for the clump of hair.
It's all right here. All the hair on my head is right here.
That's right.
All of it.
All the hair on your head is no longer on your head.
Well, it was right here. It's right next to Tony's hand. He keeps getting it closer. I want to touch how luxurious it was.
You still have
Cute
the
little
same
critter.
amount of hair. It's just a lot.
It's very luxurious.
It's just.
Oh, look, it's
It is
moving on its
luxurious.
own. It's like a tribble.
You should roll it into a
Don't-
ball. That's exactly what it would be.
Don't feed it after midnight and don't get it wet.
Don't feed it at all. They reproduce.
Why?
Yeah, which one? Yeah. Don't feed the dribbles because they reproduce.
Yeah.
But why couldn't they reproduce on my head?
That was my favorite
What
episode.
the hell?
You weren't
The Trouble
feeding
with
your head.
Tribbles.
I wasn't feeding my head.
My
And Father
favorite.
John is gone.
Ah.
So Earl, before you no longer grace us with your presence.
Yeah,
200 episodes, man.
200 episodes.
That's a long fucking time.
Yeah, took us a while, but we got to 200.
It's a long fucking time.
I mean, we got some great clips from the past.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
What's your least favorite memory?
My least favorite
Your
memory.
least favorite. We
Oh,
wanna
He
hear
just
your-
got his head
Wow.
shaved.
We always ask favorite memory. I want to hear, what did you hate the most about the 200 episodes besides having to see me on a weekly basis?
Well, I was gonna
We
say
all
the
know
first show you came on, that was the worst day
that
of
was
my
a
life.
test show, man.
I know that was the worst day of my
That was
life.
a test show. No.
Worst day of my life.
Second worst.
No, I'll tell you. No, I don't think I've really had a least favorite moment. I mean, we had some moments where
They just
things were happening, but I think the least favorite moments were any show we did over at the old place. But beyond that, but no, we had a lot of good
We had
shows
a lot
over
of
there.
good shows over there. That Saturday show was a real good one.
But no, I don't think I really have any least favorite moments. I mean, they're all good. It's a lot of good times.
What was your favorite weird moment?
The time that Deb was putting food in Hilljack's hair.
Putting shit in his beard and all
Shit in
that.
his beard. Yeah, right there in the studio. It was funny as hell.
Yeah, he was running the board too. We don't let him do that over here.
No, we let Hilljack run the board over there because, well, we don't let him do it here 'cause that's our equipment. Here.
We
taking care of that there.
He made it smell.
He
made it
well, actually, he made it smell better than it did over there.
Yeah, this ain't no smoking zone.
Speaking of smells, excuse me.
Dude, I heard that over my headphones.
I felt that in my chair.
God. You're a
Liz,
sick
what the hell?
That was Earl. Aaron.
You're a sick fuck.
Hey, John, you smell that?
You better crack the window
All
for
right. Keep the windows down all the way. I'm grounded. I'm going to be grounded.
That's the secret. That's the secret to his hair. The hair kept the farts in.
That is ridiculous
It's like,
logic.
Samson and Delilah. Samson cut his hair.
Samson
I
cut
lost
his
my
hair.
superpowers to keep my farts in.
That does take a
Super glue
superpower,
back
man.
on.
That does take a superpower, man, to keep your farts in. God.
Earl lost his butt
You
plug.
stinky fuck.
Thank you. I had some hot wings earlier today, and they were so hot.
Did you?
Dude, I'm
You
still
had hot
feeling the
wing?
burn coming out of my ass right now.
Oh.
I had one wing. One.
I know.
I ate one. I ordered a 5 thing. I ordered one. I was like, okay, I've been dying for some good hot wings. I mean, good hot wings.
Come to work.
Ours are good at work.
Ours are great at work.
Ours
That
are
hot sauce
fantastic.
just gets hotter.
It's good, but it's
just
not.
gets hotter.
But it's flavorful. It's not like
It's not just a burning hot.
now. Like we had wings when we had our management meeting last week. The chicken wings I had, I was not impressed with them at all. They were good. I mean, they weren't bad, but they weren't good. Then I went to another place the other day. I got like, okay, I'm gonna get some wings. They were so freaking bland. This was like, this is your hot wing. These things are bland as hell, and they're naked wings too. I like a little breading on my wings. Gotta have a deep fried breading.
Yeah.
The naked wings just don't hold the flavor. They just taste bland as hell. And the wings I got today, I was like, oh yeah, they got normal, medium, mild, hot. What was it called, Lori? What was it called?
Holy fuck.
Extreme. Hog Heaven Extreme. Oh yeah. Well, let's just put it that way. They got me. They were good because they put ghost chili in.
I was just going to ask, was it ghost pepper?
Ghost pepper, yeah.
Because it smells like
Ghost
it
pepper
was.
in it. Oh yeah, ghost pepper. I ate one wing. I couldn't do it.
Pussy.
Dude, it was so hot.
What's wrong with pussies?
It was so hot.
In general, nothing.
Dylan, I dare you. Okay, you know what? You and I need to do, if you're going to say pussy, we're going to get some hot wings.
You get some
The hot wing challenge has been
And
thrown
you and I
out.
are going to have a competition
We're
who can
gonna
eat the
have some
most
hot
fucking
wings.
hot wings
And I'm
live
gonna
on
be-
this
and
show.
I'm going to be a bitch about it.
Yeah.
And I will be, but you know what?
I
Since
wanna
you
do it
challenged me,
too.
I'm in.
It's a challenge.
Since you challenged me, I'm in.
Anyone else in on this challenge?
Now, see,
I like hot
But
wings.
you have to be pepper sprayed first.
What?
You have to be pepper
That's
sprayed.
ridiculous.
Eat my fuck. No.
What?
Not right now, dude.
No.
Not ever. God.
It
said
smells.
now
It
first,
smells
not never.
down there.
I've
so
been told
probably
it tastes like pineapples.
not. You've been told wrong.
Have you been eating more fruit?
She's like, not by me.
Have you been eating more fruit?
What does that mean?
I've been making shit up as I go. Okay.
Yeah, are you eating more fruit?
Yeah.
I love fruit, and I got
He read an article. He took my advice.
Oh, we had a suggestion that you wear a toupee now.
no.
Oh.
No, I'll just put a hat on.
Just put a hat on.
Yeah.
I don't think you will. I don't know, you wear a hat anyways.
It's true.
So
No, the wings
many
that the wings that I got at that. There's a fucking.
There's a fucking bottle.
The
in
wings that I got at that bar, I got the barbecue ones because I'm going
Right.
to tell you right out flat. I don't do hot. I will watch this challenge all day. I don't do hot. It's the ulcer, but I could not eat more than half of those wings because they were drenched in sauce. And I realized the beard that I have now is not a sauce beard.
No.
I got home. I gave the rest of the wings to Michelle.
Okay.
I got home. I got into a shower. I sat under that shower for a good 30 minutes. And I was still picking bits of sauce out of my beard because it just latched there. It was just like, no, you're not moving. It was the thickest And I'd rather it just taste like barbecue sauce than live in it.
Yeah, well, barbecue is obviously like when I go to either the place that's based in Buffalo,
right?
I get like their top is blazing,
right?
I get the next step down, I get wild.
Okay.
I just can't go to tippy top, but next one down's fine.
Right.
Now when I go to the lube place, I've done the atomic wings once, just to do them. And you got to eat them fast just to get through everything. They give you like 5 wings in an order. You got to sign the release form.
Yeah.
Wow.
I did it once, but then typically when I go there, I either get Buckeye barbecue, but their barbecue sauce is a little thinner, so it doesn't get caught up in it because it's mixed with some hot sauce. Or the Louisiana liquors are got kind of a Cajun, but they're a little bit milder.
Right.
And their sauce has flavor.
Right.
Because we used to have a guy, when I managed one of the wing places, come in, the blazing weren't hot enough for him.
Right.
So we used to scoop the oil that settled at the top of the sauce that had all the heat in it, add some more like capsaicin, which is where all the heat is.
Right.
Because like the top wings are, they measure a wing in a Scoville heat unit.
Yeah.
And 150,000 Scoville units was our top sauce. And then they were able to measure, and we got it to like 500,000 Scoville heat units. And that was good enough for the guy.
Your chest hair off.
And my warehouse manager at work likes to eat hot stuff, and he got these peanuts that had extra capsaicin in them, and they were like 1.5 million Scoville heat units.
Ouch!
He ate like one of them.
Right.
Because they have those one chip challenges that they send you.
Oh God, I've seen those.
That have the ghost peppers in them, and I smelled them, and my nose burnt. And I like hot stuff, but I will not go that hot.
Right.
It's like I could just imagine.
The sucker was it the devil's toe? You seen that?
What
was that dude's name? What's that redneck dude?
Yeah, I know who he is. He reminds me of like a real life Hilljack, just without the beard.
Yeah.
Jeff Foxworthy.
No.
Glad you laughed.
This ain't Duck Dynasty, dude, is
There's a
it?
sucker called the devil's toe.
Okay.
And he did it, and it's supposed to be the hottest thing.
Like 5 million Scoville units or something like that.
Like chemical burns in your mouth. Oh.
I mean, that's why when you go do the atomic wings, they make you sign the release form. They give you jalapenos to cool your mouth off.
Oh my god.
Which those are effective. And 2 things work.
Catfish Cooley, that's his name.
Catfish Cooley.
Yeah.
That's a cool name.
And there's 2 things that can cool your mouth off. Beer's not one of beer is okay to drink while you're eating wings, but if you want to relieve yourself of the heat, milk or like orange juice. And that's what they told me because when I did the atomic wings, I had a bowl of jalapenos they brought to cool myself off, and then they gave me some ice cream, which kind of like milk is dairy, and that kind of cooled things off. So, because I love hot wings.
I've also heard bread will soak that up.
It can, yeah. Like, I've noticed since I let my beard grow back, it's been a few years since I grew it back, and, like I got, like when a guy sleeps, I sleep with my mouth open and snore. I'm like, and I can tell which side I slept on by which side is wet.
Oh.
A guy would naturally, if you sleep with your mouth open and snore, you drool a little bit. What do you
I
do?
talk in my sleep. It's okay.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, Earl really knows.
I've seen the YouTube videos.
There are no YouTube videos, freak.
It's like
there's a whole channel.
Like the old '80s song, I hear the secrets that you keep when you're talking in your sleep.
I don't do it all the time. I do it like as opposed to snoring and drooling.
I've always been a snorer.
like she's like there's a choice. You go to sleep and all of a sudden a menu board pops up. Would you like to snore? Would you like drool tonight? Let's pick it.
Or walk.
Would you like walk? YouTube is now recording.
If you sleep.
Yeah.
Swipe left if.
Yes.
Press 1 for drooling.
Yeah.
Press 2.
Because it's bad enough I only ever sleep like 3 or 4 hours at a time anyway.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing lately.
I know.
That's about my schedule. I mean,
yeah.
I get
to be an adult.
I mean, I get home most Saturday nights at like 3:34 in the morning, I'm still getting up at 8, maybe 9 in the morning. And then that's why I got to sleep in the afternoon before I come in Sunday night.
I get off work at 7 a.m. I go lie right down, turn everything off, go lie right into bed. By 8 o'clock, the contractors are in the apartment next door, and they're working on the bathroom. The bathroom is right across the hall from my room, my bathroom, and our bathrooms conjoin. So there's you could put Donald Trump's wall between our bathrooms, and I would still hear them working, and I still can't sleep through it because they're using every power tool imaginable.
Of course.
At the same time to say, let's see if we can wake him up today.
Whoa.
And you can't really do nothing because they're working at a decent hour.
Right. I'm the only schmuck that's trying to sleep at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
What do you do, Aaron?
I work at night.
Like, what do you do?
At night.
I work at night.
At night.
So you're a man of the night?
I hear the secrets that you keep.
At night.
When you're talking, I wear my sunglasses. That's what I'm doing.
Future so bright, gotta wear shades.
I wear my sunglasses at night.
You did? It's a good song.
$10.03.
Were you listening about 2 hours before the show? I played your song for you today.
What song did you
Dexy's Midnight Runners.
You did?
I did.
Did you dedicate it to me, Aaron?
I know I didn't.
If you did,
well,
say if you did, I'd like you a lot more.
Speaking of that,
what?
I went to the club last Saturday. I had a chance to get out. DJ played the twist. I did the twist.
Oh,
yeah. DJ played the jump.
Yeah, he's going to tell the joke that he posted.
Slapped my knee already.
He played Come On Eileen. I got kicked out for that one.
Yep.
Eileen's been traumatized.
And that's why he's the comedy killer.
Let's take a break. We'll be right back.
Do you find it difficult to fall asleep? Do you want to kill your husband? Is it impossible to sexually arouse your partner? Well, it's time to learn about pillows, but not just any pillow. We're talking about My Pillow.
Hey, Mike, how you doing? So you're here to tell everyone about my pillow?
Looks like you already got some nice pillows, so I don't need to tell you anything, but I'm here to talk about pillows that don't have nipples, like the ones you sleep on. Right, so I got the idea one day when I was getting fucked real hard, but these guys took all my money, broke my neck, so there I was, flopping around like a fish out of water, and it was like, God spoke to me and told me, Mike, pull yourself together, man, because you need to start selling pillows because, well, everyone uses pillows, I'm sure you do.
Okay, yeah, I've used one before. Awesome.
Okay, now here's your standard everyday pillow. You put stuff on it like your head and you're bouncing around. Then you got your jaw and you're so much pressure, your jaw can snap in half because you got all that physics of the weight of your shoulders.
Yeah, now that you mention it, my jaw does kind of hurt.
Yeah, I'm sure there's other reasons for that. Okay, now here we have memory foam. Everyone was obsessed with these. I'm sure you tried one at one point.
Yeah, and they made my neck kind of hurt.
Well, yeah, because, they're just too soft.
Yep. It's no good.
All right, now speaking of too soft, check this out. We got ourselves a feather pillow. Now, feather pillows, you put all your weight on them, and look at that. They're so flat. Now, there's a reason for that. You see, scientists discovered that dinosaurs actually had feathers, and dinosaurs, as we all know, are a thing of the past. You got to move on.
Yeah, why would you still be using ancient old technology? I mean, nowadays we have new technology, right?
Right, yeah. Boy, you took the words right out of my fucking face. Now, I got some new technology right here. Now, this is your windpipe, right? One's going to your mouth, one's your butt. Now, all that air, you see, the way the body's built is air's traveling through, and it could break at any second now, and you can die, and then no one can't straighten it back out. I know I can't. And so what I do is I take my pillow. You see, it can bend, it can fold, you can put weight on it.
Well, I mean, it's easy to see just by looking at the pillow that it's a premium, innovative new product and everyone should have one.
Why wouldn't you buy one?
I've always been told that seeing is believing, but that's a bunch of bullshit, and the only way to believe something's to feel it, and the only way to do that is to buy it. So, I usually sleep in my pajamas, but ever since I got my pillow, it's just been so much better to sleep totally naked and keep the pillow under my butt, And it's great because no one takes it away because it stinks so bad.
Finding new ways to discipline my children isn't easy, I've done everything from timeouts to pulling out chunks of her hair, but I mean, nothing beats the threat of smothering her little face using my pillow.
doing drugs can make you feel wonderful, but it ain't right. And ever since I got myself a pillow, I stopped smoking dope, and now look at me, I'm sober. It's changed my life.
La la la, I need a lot of therapy because I hear voices in my head. And more often than not, the voices say that your mouth looks like a butthole with 2 extra butts on the sides.
Every night, I have a dream where I poop my pants. I wake up, and sure enough, I'm covered in poop.
Sleeping on a pillow. It's awesome.
Please, somebody help. Adopt me.
A lot of people tell me I look kind of penisy, you know? Because I have a little neck and a big red head, and, you know, a lot of women tell me it actually turns them on.
So I love to sleep on my side. And that's because there's a lot of advantages, like you can fart and there's no blockage and the same door's open for entry, and you can get really drunk, pass out, not choke on your barf, and die.
Well, there you go. It's a great product. You should buy it.
Listen to Some Kind of Radio Show every Friday night from 8 p.m. to midnight on the SKO Radio Network.
Oh, hi, Darth.
Hello there, this is Jack Bob, and you're listening to Some Kind of Radio Show here exclusively on the SKO Radio Network, and we still have 110% itchy balls.
Hey, Dave, with the Some Kind of Weather Report. It's a full moon.
That's a huge bitch!
That's nasty.
So what do people think of my mustache? What do you think of my mustache?
What do you think about my earrings? Come on.
Like, we're just trying to
Mustache or
get
earrings?
mustache or earrings. Which should we keep?
Like earrings?
Mustache or earrings?
I kind of have to keep these in for 6 weeks, though.
True.
Well, 5 weeks tomorrow.
Okay. Hey, let's go.
Mustache.
Are you ready to go?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Oh, wait.
You! I can't!
My keys are upstairs!
Go get your keys!
Mother after you.
Well, here's the thing.
Go get my keys.
Where are they?
They're like sitting right there.
Okay, what do you think of my mustache? Let us know in the comments. Power. 5, 7, 8, 9, 0. Alright, we're back. We're back! No, I'm kidding. Dad, what are you doing?
I'm trying to get out.
Why?
Get to the bathroom. And
Shut
Ben's,
Well,
Ben's stuff is like...
your stuff is like
No, I mean, this stuff's all...
live on Facebook. No, you don't.
I kind of
now. Ben, where's your keys? I gotta find Ben's keys. Let's see here. We got condoms. You got condoms? Birth control. You're never gonna use any of that. No, it's Ben's. Oh, Ben will never use any of that. You might, but... Yeah, maybe. Got dip. Got cocaine. Methamphetamine. Why's you got a diaphragm in there? Oh, dude. I can't... Dude, I can't find it. I don't think it exists. Is this yours or his? That's
all his stuff.
Where is his keys? I don't know where his keys are.
Sure they're not up his butt?
Where's his keys?
What?
It might be, dude.
They in Ben's butt. That's
know.
Ben if they're in his butt.
Ben! Ben!
No, it's Carl. Carl. He's outside.
Carl!
Alistair calls him Carl.
Carl! Well, he calls me Cletus. Carl! Where's your keys? Where's your keys?
Can you not find that?
No, Carl.
Oh, son of a biscuit.
I don't know. Why don't you pull up your pants there, Cletus? Sorry, Carl.
Yeah, get it right. Alistair will be mad at you.
I know.
Jeez.
we were listening to the delay.
Whoopsie.
Hilarious.
See ya.
Tony, it's not time. It's not time to end the show. We don't say see ya. But it is time for the beer review.
Raging bitch. Finally, beer named after my ex-wife.
I was intrigued.
Let's get a poll. Who will be participating in the tasting? Tony?
No.
You're not even gonna have a little swig and spit?
No.
So it's gonna be Liz and it's gonna be Dylan and Aaron is not going to
Wow.
be participating this
You and
evening.
me? It's kind of weird.
Earl.
Earl's sick. He shouldn't drink.
Get in here.
Earl, get in here and drink some beer.
Get in here and drink
No.
some beer. Damn it.
I
Just a
vetoed
sip.
that idea.
Just a sip.
Maybe if he sips and
Just the
swirls
tip.
it around.
Get in here.
Come on, Earl, just the tip.
That's what Dylan tells him
Get
all
in
the
here.
time.
I was looking at gamage and MPT porn.
Okay, well, come drink beer while you're doing it. Just a sip.
We know you like these raging bitches.
No, he says, hold on a second. Are you going to get the drafterizer?
Is he here?
I think it is.
Oh, okay. Why don't you know where your possessions are?
I don't know.
It's kind of weird.
I mean,
Well, you did just move,
Yeah,
right?
we're moving, so packing everything up, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
just
hard to
kinda-
keep track of where your
right,
shit
like,
is.
Like I'm like finding shit that I haven't seen for
By the way, that's a fantastic beer, Liz.
What?
All right.
What? What, John?
Fantastic beer choice.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Do you have a bottle opener?
It had a.
You have a bottle opener?
Yeah.
Oh, you got one on your keys. Oh.
Yes.
Well, I have the same one.
What do you mean?
I have the same bottle
That's
opener.
kind of weird.
They were giving it out.
Because we have the same hat.
They were giving it out at the bar one night.
Oh, I got mine from a brew at the zoo.
Oh, yeah, they were giving them out when they released WNE's beer. So
We need our own beer.
we need our own beer. Yeah, other radio stations have beer.
We need our own damn beer.
I need cups. Can I have a few cups there, Earl?
Want glasses?
Let's take glasses. I'll take glasses.
Well, these need milk.
Just get cups then. I wouldn't drink out of those. Those say Miller Lite. No, but
we need to talk to our Shays about coming up with our own shandy.
Yes. You know, I know a couple of breweries.
We need more cups,
Okay.
by the way.
Okay.
We need also buy water, cups.
Okay, make me a shopping list.
I
And
can get it.
okay, fine.
He's making you a shopping list now. Write it down.
Write this down.
Dictate.
Making a list.
Dictate.
Checking it
He's
twice.
making a list.
Come on, Dylan.
And checking it twice.
Taste it twice.
Okay, while he's pouring here, speaking of dictate, you remember the Little Rascals?
Yes.
You're asking her if she remembers the Little Rascals?
Yes, I remember the Little Rascals.
Okay. Miss Crabapple, the teacher's up in front and says, she's teaching English, and says,
Your battery's dead?
That was
Need batteries?
anticlimactic.
No. Anyways, I guess we're just gonna taste it normal style.
His-
tonight.
his- his
what
long-
a letdown! What a
his
letdown!
long, slender
man.
thing needs
We'll,
batteries.
We'll get this figured out for next week, or for 2 weeks, because I won't be around next week.
I gotta go see a horse about a man.
No, that's in 2 weeks.
Oh, that's in 2 weeks.
Yes, next week I will be not around for other reasons.
Oh, okay.
I will be celebrating life.
Oh yeah.
I will be celebrating life.
He's finally having that gender augmentation surgery.
Yeah.
Celebrating life.
We're going to have that gender reassignment surgery finally.
So, Earl, how much would you like?
Just a sip.
Just-
Okay.
Just a sip.
Some Miss Crab,
drive.
Me too.
Some Miss Crab Apples in front of the class and says, "Alrighty, class, I want you guys to use the word dictate in a sentence." So Alfalfa raises his hand and says, "My dad's secretary takes his dictation."
Video on this? You should do.
And she's like,
"Not tonight."
Okay, no, that's the wrong form of the word.
Oh, Liz, why'd I pour you a glass?
Is that what you did?
I poured you a glass.
Well, then give it to me.
But you have a bottle.
You didn't communicate.
I know. I didn't
communicator.
think it through. That's what it was. I'm bad at planning.
It's all right.
I'm bad at planning.
Okay.
Dylan is bad at planning?
It is. It's got a nice head to it.
Smells like a freaking pine tree.
It's got a nice head to it. I mean,
Smells like a pine tree.
Yes.
sorry, I ruined it for Liz.
He did. He's ruined it.
I ruined.
Okay.
She handed it to me, and I said, "Oh, it smells piney. That's all I can smell." So this is an IPA. So Chris Ritzinger, this one's for you.
Okay. So, anywho, Spanky raises his hand and says,
Not a fan.
Pine.
It's like drinking
Light
pine
pine.
cone.
Go and give it a score.
Light pine.
It does taste
It is
different, though. out
it
of
is a
that.
light beer. I mean,
it's an IPA.
It is light.
Belgian.
It's
See, I've lost my
I mean, I like it.
it's got
Usually
right.
ruined it.
I mean, it's got a little bit of. You know what it was?
Does it taste
it
like
was
waffles?
big piney.
It's smooth.
That destroyed IPAs.
That destroyed IPAs, and I told Liz
Yeah,
that
yeah,
over
yeah.
the break. Is it that absolutely just was I playing footsie with you? Call me later. That big piney just destroyed my taste for IPAs because all I get out of it is pine.
Yeah,
that's all I get now. And you didn't try that one, did you?
I did.
You did?
Yeah. You weren't around, but I did.
Oh.
Yeah. You're not here for every show.
How are you still
I don't know if you realize
How are you
that.
still drinking IPAs?
Because I like IPAs. But you pointed it out tonight.
Right.
And you ruined it.
Well, it's just that taste that's stuck with me. I mean, the only IPA that I have been able to stomach, well, there's two of them. There's that Kona Hanalei.
Kona's good.
Kona's IPA is good, and then Great Lakes, their double IPA. What's it called?
It's not Elliot Ness.
No, the double IPA.
Commodore Perry?
No.
Let's see here. Burning River.
Chillwave.
Chillwave's good.
Chillwave.
Oh, okay. Chillwave.
the double
Okay.
IPA. Yeah, that's a good one. So I'm gonna give this one a 4.8. I was gonna go 4.7, but I'm gonna
These
go
are these. These are
4.8 on this
How can
one.
you just lose your glasses like that?
Because I just
So all of a sudden you look better.
I don't know.
You're such a dick.
I don't know. I just Earl, what do you think, man? All right,
I know.
come on
You
over,
like me.
buddy.
He's
Come
got a
on
crush
over.
on me.
All
That's why
right.
he's
Lance,
being
he's talking tonight because he's leaving like a jerk.
I feel like my own voice is no good.
I kind of like it though.
I'm kind of right there in the same ballpark with Dylan on this. It's very, to me, it tastes like
He's got
pine
that
sol.
old man sound.
Right?
I'm kind of in the same ballpark with Dylan on this.
Yeah.
We're kind of in the same ballpark.
Hey, we're in the same ballpark.
You just sound Irish.
No, Irish old man.
Back in my day, we didn't drink IPAs. We just drank fucking beer. And we liked it, dadgummit.
I like my Platt Splats, okay? Come on.
Bud Light Platinum, damn it.
To me, it tastes like a freaking pine tree. 4.2. That's all I got.
It tastes like
I've lost
Christmas.
my flavor. I've lost my sense of enjoyment. I used to love IPAs. I don't like them anymore. I'm more getting into like the porters and the stouts. I enjoy those.
Try the Sam Adams IPA.
I enjoy a porter. I enjoy a stout. I don't enjoy this.
Do you enjoy Metamucil too?
You mix it with some orange juice. It's great.
From my Lanta.
Good night, Earl.
Betafiber. Mix it with anything.
Liz, to you. You've been drinking it. You're on your second bottle, so.
You make it sound like I'm almost done with my second bottle.
Well, no,
I'm not
you're just
even
on. You're
halfway
on your
through.
second bottle.
Yes, I am on.
That's what I said.
second
You're on
bottle.
your second bottle, and I mean, you're drinking it out of the cup. Is it
Yeah.
different than out of the bottle?
Yeah, it's different from your
Machine.
whatever that is, your machine.
She doesn't like drinking
Trapped
from
in
your
your
machine.
apparatus.
Apparatus.
Very few people do like to drink from your machine.
Welcome to the machine.
It's about, welcome to the machine.
I'm a Pink Floyd fan.
Yeah, man, Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
We should play Pink Floyd.
Yeah.
Earl, we're canceling the show. It's music now.
Well, since you've ruined this for me, I'm gonna have to say like a 4.2.
Pre-ruining.
Yeah, you
pre-ruining.
No, after
though.
you ruined it.
No, pre-ruining.
Pre-ruining, I'd say 5.8.
Okay, 5.8. So
Because
still,
it's smooth. I
still
like it
not
because it's
fantastic.
smooth, and I like how it's making me feel.
Still not fantastic.
I like how it makes me feel.
Okay, yeah, it's a strong beer. It's strong, but not too strong.
Yeah. It's like the perfect amount of strength,
Right,
quite
yeah.
frankly.
Yeah,
like
it's
I'm
perfect.
buzzed, but I'm not like fucked up.
Right, yeah. No,
You'd figure it tastes like
comfortable
waffles
with
if it's
it.
Belgian.
It's only 10 o'clock.
It's okay.
Give it time.
Why don't it taste? Does it taste like waffles?
It is French.
It is Belgian.
No, it does not taste like waffles. Did you guys even read the label? Because it's pretty freaky.
No, I did not. Go ahead and read it.
You want me to read it?
Yes, I do.
Read it in the voice. You know.
In the voice? This voice, Aaron? Is this a good voice? All right.
Oh, my.
2 inflammatory words, 1 wild drink. Nectar imprisoned in a bottle. Let it out. It is cruel to keep a wild animal locked up. Uncap it. Release it. Stand back. Wallow in its golden glow in a glass beneath a white foaming head. Remember, enjoying a raging bitch, unleashed, untamed, unbridled, and in its heat is pure gonzo. Ralph Steadman. I don't know who Ralph is.
See, I was stuck on Golden Glow, and I just it's ruined. It's double ruined.
Double ruined. What ruined?
Golden Glow, man.
What's wrong with Golden
It's not
Glow?
the only thing golden. Not
Does he have the glow?
Hey, man, if you're into that, hard pass.
Was he
Golden
hard
shower?
pass?
Movie
There you
reference?
go. Welcome to the joke.
I didn't know what you were talking about.
That was perfect.
Yeah.
He did that, I think.
No, Lori did.
Oh, Lori did?
Was that you, Lori?
No.
No, that was
I
Tony's
guess it was
text.
Tony.
That's my phone.
It just randomly happened?
Yeah.
That was
That's
Tony's
kismet.
text. It was, yep. Kismet. So, yeah, man. Yeah.
So. Yeah. Raging bitch. Belgian IPA.
Raging bitch.
It's all right.
Raging bitch, what I am when you wake me up too early.
But it's probably
That's what I
still
was
better
really
than Leffy,
forgetting
though,
my
right?
notes.
Still better than Leffy.
Leffy.
Oh, they had this god-awful beer.
Oh, God, yeah. Dude, anything's better than
Yeah.
that. That and that damn bull semen.
That was terrible.
Yeah.
That banana
Banana sour
Foster's
growler.
beer.
That was horrible.
It was the
Yeah.
worst thing I've ever
was
tasted in
horrible.
my entire
Oh my
life.
gosh.
I'm not even
See,
exaggerating.
I really liked what
So
we
what
had.
you're telling me is I've picked a good time to
2 weeks
stop
ago.
drinking
What was that? I
because
don't remember
because it
that
all
one.
tastes like crap. Now.
all beer is crap, except for porters and stuff.
I like the cider boys, whatever.
That
Those are
that
good.
what do we have? The orange or the peach? We had the orange. We had the orange.
Oh my god.
The orange.
See, when I started
the
drinking
Grand
beer-
Mimosa,
yeah.
Grand Mimosa, yeah.
Bud Light had just came out when I first started drinking beer. Because Miller Lite
You're
had been out
dating
forever.
yourself,
Yeah.
Tony.
Now, at least somebody will date me. But, anywho.
time will date
But,
Tony.
and, remember Bud Dry?
No.
Bud Dry.
Bud Dry. And the only Michelob you can...
The Penguins.
Yeah. And the only Michelob you can find anymore is Ultra. I can't go to... I go to the store and I can't find, like, Michelob or Michelob Light. Because Michelob was good beer.
It actually was pretty good.
I mean, it was like the champagne of all the Budweiser beers. Then you had the Pisswater Busch.
The last beer I drank was Labatt Blue.
Labatt.
We got on
horrible
kicks. It's not horrible.
It's not horrible. I mean, it's not great.
It's not a Molson Canadian. I'd rather
No,
drink a Molson
Molson's
Canadian.
better. Molson's a lot better.
Molson. I preferred Molson Ice over Molson Canadian.
Or Molson Export Ale. You gotta if you would still drink beer, drink at Molson Export Ale. That was the best stuff that they had. Because I would try to drink Molson Canadian if they had it. Because Molson Golden sucked.
When I started drinking Labatt and Molson,
Yeah.
I stopped drinking American beer
Yeah.
altogether. I was like, no, you have to have something from Canada or I'm not drinking beer.
Because
You're not American? You're not a patriot? You're not American?
Americans make a
I'm
lot of
making
good...
a joke, Aaron. God, he looks like he could kill me.
Welcome to the joke.
I mean, beer's kind of like vodka. There's many countries that can make it good.
Now.
But it was like, Labatt's was okay, but I would rather drink.
Real American.
Dude, something else I'm going to be talking about tomorrow night. This is probably going to start up the show. I just found out they're going to be making a Hulk Hogan biopic.
Yes.
Starring Chris Hemsworth.
As Hulk Hogan.
I am a real Australian.
Yeah. Pretty much. Hey, if they could grow the long hair in the Fu Manchu,
he can. He's
and he can bulk up.
He's gonna have to bulk up. He's gonna have to bulk up for. I mean, he's pretty well built.
He's pretty well
but
built.
to have that Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you something, Mean Gene.
He's gotta have
when you're hanging and banging with the Hulkster.
He's got to have those 24-inch pythons.
Yeah.
The problem is, it's like he's gonna have to eat a bunch of steroids to get there.
Yeah.
I mean, steroidos.
He's gonna have to eat steroids.
Steroidos in his for his breakfast. I'm telling you. I mean, he's got mass, but he's got definition. He doesn't have the mass that Hulk Hogan had.
Now,
Hulk Hogan had mass because he was eating steroids for breakfast.
Because I haven't followed a ton of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Chris Hemsworth played Thor, right?
Yes.
That's what I thought. So I could see him pulling it off.
I am looking forward to him more in the Men in Black reboot. That's going to be fun.
That would be good.
Yes.
Yeah, they're doing another.
I knew they were doing that, but I didn't know he was in it.
Yeah. Yeah, I could definitely see. I could see him if he pulled off Thor. I could definitely see him.
Oh, he's got the look for it. He can definitely have the look for it. I don't doubt it. I'm worried from the neck down.
Yeah.
They're going to have to fake it or CGI it, one of the two.
Right. He's gonna have to wear like the suit that the little kids wear.
The sumo suit.
Yeah, on Halloween.
It's a low budget film.
Yeah.
We don't have all that fancy CGI stuff.
The film, the movie I'm looking forward to came out tonight. It's called Wrestling with My Family.
Yes.
I want to try to see that to be able to review it. I'm looking forward to that. But mostly because Steve Merchant directed this film.
Okay.
Steve Merchant is ridiculously funny.
And I know, like, Vince Vaughn's in the movie. He's one of the
trainers.
Mm-hmm. I had a chance to meet him once.
Nick Frost is the father.
I remember
Nick
the
Frost
story.
is ridiculously funny.
And but I would want to meet it just because like I had always liked Mickey James as wrestler. Mm-hmm. Just in an overall appearance anyway. Mm-hmm. Then when Paige came around, because I like a fairly complected woman. I like a very pale woman.
That's why you keep looking at Liz.
And then Paige, and then when Ruby Riott first came out, before she decided to shave a third of her head off,
right?
I just think that looks like so stupid on a woman. I'm gonna grow all my hair long, and I'm just gonna shave a third of it off for no reason.
Well, Lori still has
It was shaved the bed.
Lori still has the clippers. We could go for it.
Not on me.
No, on her.
Oh no.
No.
Liz, we could.
No, none of you are touching my hair.
Liz could go. Liz could go ahead and look like Earl.
Or like Nikki Cross. I could deal with around with her, but I had always liked Paige.
When Paige came out, I had a new addition to the hall pass list.
Wow.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm from a
And the
different
problem
country.
is that she's young enough to be my daughter, so I have to tread on eggshells with that. It's like, just do whatever you want. Just don't call me daddy.
Apparently, a couple other guys had her on the hall pass list. She
Not even on the hall pass list.
She ran into those issues.
Yeah,
they weren't on the hall pass list. They went
Alberto Del Rio.
Yeah,
she had her rounds with him.
She had plenty of rounds.
Yeah. But yeah, I definitely want to see that just because her rise from that'd be definitely one because I still haven't seen because I saw Bumblebee.
One of the reasons.
Oh, you did? Did you like it?
Was it good?
Here was my thing with it, because I had seen the original Transformers, Dark of the Moon, Revenge of the Fallen.
Okay.
I've not seen The Last Night, or which one am I missing?
I don't know.
Let's see. There's 3 was Revenge of the Fallen, and then I'm trying to think 4's Age of Extinction, 5 was The Last Night. I haven't seen the last 2 of them yet. Never made it to see them. Bumblebee, no, somebody told me I was a dumbass, seems like a prequel to the first Transformers.
Okay.
Because they show him all on Cybertron. Bumblebee was the first one to come back here. He had a voice in the movie until Starscream kind of got rid of it.
Okay.
And then he was the first one. Then towards the end of the movie, the remainder of them that were in the first Transformers then came forward.
Right.
And then he was a Volkswagen Beetle through the entire movie until the end.
Okay.
Then he changed into the Camaro. And then, like in the first movie with Shia LaBeouf, he was initially a Beetle, then he changed into a Camaro for a while. It wasn't a prequel, but it felt like a prequel. It was a very good movie, though.
Can't get behind the Transformer series.
I grew up watching them.
Yeah, I like Bumblebee. I'd see it.
I grew up watching the cartoons, and that was fun. And I'm running over my dinner.
And just to be able to see it done as a live action was great.
It's fun.
I mean, you should have seen the line when I went.
Some things are good live action. Some things you kind of want to scratch your head and go, how many drugs did you take?
Like Ghost Rider.
Like Lion King.
What?
Lion King live action?
Oh.
Well, they're getting ready to remake Aladdin 2 live action with
Right.
Will Smith as the genie.
Oh,
I wish they would do The Little Mermaid. I've been pining for that for years, and like an R-rated version, not fucking
Like an R-rated version.
Seen Ariel getting boned?
like for adults, like a
Ariel
live
getting
action.
boned or something.
Not getting boned, so that way make it out.
You
or
can
something.
get on like Pornhub and see that, dude.
Yeah.
We find out what Ariel
You're the
really
one
does.
talking
No,
about
I'm telling him.
Well, why are you looking at me?
I don't.
Weirdo.
Ariel, mermaids get out of the water. They get legs instead of their fin, They can only be out of the water so long.
But they still smell like fish.
Oh my god.
They're mermaids. What do you expect?
That's a good point.
Maybe they have BV though.
Oh my god.
You set the stage for that, Aaron.
Ron.
She's like the comic relief, right?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I just snort.
Did snort.
That's all I'm good for. That's what I'm here.
Yes.
There you
yes,
go.
See, Dylan knows.
The comic relief show.
Yeah, Bumblebee's a definite must-see if you've seen the other live-action Transformers.
I think I've seen one.
I saw the original.
And then
Yeah.
I was like, okay, that was
sucked.
nice.
It was different.
It wasn't great. It wasn't awful. It was nice.
I thought it
was like,
sucked.
Well,
and it didn't drive me to see the other ones.
I don't know. I saw the first one. I want to see Bumblebee. That's all I care about.
And here's the good thing about
in Bumblebee.
Yeah,
What?
John Cena's in Bumblebee, but he plays a bad guy.
Yeah, John Cena's a bad guy.
Yeah.
Imagine that. You know what movie I'd like to see a reboot of?
What?
Flash Gordon.
That would be nice.
I would love to see a Flash
With
Gordon
Ming
reboot.
Who would be Ming the Merciless though?
Jesse Eisenberg. He's already shaved his head for one part.
Earl.
There you go.
Or Earl.
Earl, the new Ming the Merciless.
Yeah. Is he still here?
He is.
Yes, he's in the office.
In the
Earl,
office.
you are now
Ming the Merciless. But the one other upside of Bumblebee versus a lot of the other Transformers movie, the other Transformers kept their original car form.
Mm-hmm.
So they had Cliff Jumper as a Red Beetle. Jazz was his original car. Well, he wasn't a Pontiac Solstice. Because, like, GM hooked up Michael Bay with a lot of the vehicles that he needed.
I'm going to need to go back and Google half the shit he's talking about.
Right?
I mean, it was just because,
You are into it. I love it.
Yeah.
it was, just because
It's like
it
an
was like,
encyclopedia.
it was like a Hummer was a Trailbreaker instead of it being just a regular Chevy Blazer
What?
and all that. So
Oh,
he's
used to that.
But yeah, it was like one basic long GM commercial was what the first Transformers seemed like. It was all these new vehicles, while all the other vehicles kept. Mirage was an actual drag strip car,
right,
and all that. And then Ironhide was a red van instead of whatever forms they took in the movies.
Well, I know tomorrow night I'm going to be talking about Crimes of Grindelwald because I saw that like this past week.
Never heard of it.
How was that?
It was a good movie.
Yeah,
it was a really good movie.
We won't ruin your review.
I do believe that you would probably get more out of it if you had seen Fantastic Beasts.
Okay.
So I would recommend if you are going to see this movie, see Fantastic Beasts first, so you don't get lost. Next week, I'm going to be reviewing Ralph Breaks the Internet.
Okay, I haven't seen that yet.
That's the sequel to that Wreck-It Ralph.
That's the sequel to Wreck-It Ralph. And then in 2 weeks, I am going to be reviewing Captain Marvel. I'm going to make
That's
a point.
got the female. She's a female, right?
Right.
Okay.
She is in fact a female. I did not have to look.
Confusing these days.
I just kind of went with the natural assumption.
I don't know. Between like Deadpool and all these other superheroes I've never heard of.
You never heard of Deadpool?
The moose knuckle was actually pretty apparent there. He's never heard of Deadpool.
Prior to the movie coming out, I've never heard of it.
We want to start him off with Once Upon a Deadpool. Kind of work him in because too much Deadpool.
I grew up with like Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman. There was no Deadpool when I was young.
I like Archie. I was like in Archie comics.
Betty and Veronica.
Actually, honestly, another thing that I'm going to be talking about. And I'll just
They're supposed to do a live action Betty and Veronica.
Are you serious?
Break into the story.
Archie and Jughead and.
I mean, they rebooted
I like how
Riverdale,
they
and
are.
Sabrina
Really working comics for kids as well, because my daughter has started to get into My Little Pony comics, and I'll tell a story tomorrow night about her going down to a local comic book store to try to find My Little Pony
comics.
But tune in tomorrow.
Yep.
And we'll be right back. It's 10 o'clock. We'll take a break.
Oh shit, there it is. A glory hole right next to the settling cracks and the door dings. This calls for your secret weapon. You break out the marshmallow paste, but it's not shutting down that hole. The penises are still flying in. Hey there, I'm Bo Riles, Glory Hole Virtuoso. If you're trying to shut down operations on a glory hole, look no further than the liquid drywall. Just spray our whipped cream on there and bingo bango bongo vanishes in seconds. The portal to the dick dimension may be closed, but those cherished memories of sucked wieners will live on within you forever. Our shaving cream requires no extra tools, no mess, no repairmen. Fuck this repair guy in particular. Give me that wall, bitch. Let me show you how the liquid drywall works. It takes that wall and it puts it in a can. This is wall in a can, motherfucker. It doesn't get more simple than that. Then you spray it on the wall and that wall leaves the can. Now that wall's on your wall. Gone are the days of playing with old Play-Doh. Gone are the days of painting cake frosting on your walls. Martha, you clumsy slut, you've banged the table into the wall. But luckily, thanks to the liquid drywall, we don't have to sell the house anymore. Thanks to the fast and easy repairs. Whoopsie, you got a little asshole on your wall? Butt plugged. No problem. I'm filling more holes than a male porn star today. Another one hiding behind the door? Not on my watch. What's that smell? Another one? Oh, goodness me, more holes than a block of cheese in this motherfucker. But luckily, there's no match for the liquid drywall. If your house is prone to glory holes, go ahead and install our boner barricade with the liquid drywall. No more worrying about rogue cocks popping in. Are your kids so dumb they fight over the broom and then hit the wall? Well, we can fix the wall, but we can't fix the bad parenting that led to this situation in the first place. There's billions of people on this planet. That's a lot of penises. Liquid drywall. You do the math.
You know, Dylan, there's nothing better than sitting at the bar, having a cold beer, sitting there with a good friend, watching the big screen, watching the big game on the TV.
No, you're absolutely right. You know, talking about sports with your buddy, that's exactly what Rick and Brad do, too, on Sunday nights.
That's
at
right.
The Windsor Pub.
That's right. Sunday nights at the Windsor Pub, the Sports Brewing Company, starting at 9:30 p.m. live here on the SKO Radio Network.
They go till whenever. They talk about whatever. They even have a top 5. Make sure you tune in and crack your cold one.
Hello out there, this is Hilljack Bob, and you're listening to Some Kind of Radio Show here exclusively on the SKO Radio Network, and we still have 110% itchy balls.
Here, screw outside.
No.
Hi, Ben.
Hi. Here's outside.
Okay. So you nervous about this race there, Ben?
Yeah, I should maybe 3 times a bit. Get that squared away.
You should. Better you running around than me. I have to video it, this stuff, so.
I guarantee you I might puke after.
We'll get that on tape, too.
Yeah, I imagine we will. Oh, God. I'm not ready for this. This is why we're doing what we're going to do.
And we'll talk about that next hour.
Oh, good.
You pooping in there? Oh, you're out here.
I'm coming.
You're coming? Well, I don't want to hear to see that.
Oh, wow.
All right.
How you doing?
All right. So what's this race?
That champion.
What's this race?
Best in the world. Ben, plays up your boots. Let's go. All right. Is Deb streaming this?
I don't know. She's probably not.
Yeah, let's make sure. Deb, you guys stream this? Did you share it through a bunch of stuff?
Not yet. I didn't know you were even.
We're doing a video right now.
All right, I'll start.
Okay.
Can I share it from your page?
Yes, do it everywhere.
Everywhere in the world.
Oh my God, she's terrible.
Do we have water?
She's the worst. She's got craniovertitis. It's a proven fact.
Yeah, you gotta stretch out the arms. That's imperative to running.
Imperative to running. Okay, now you guys are gonna be running around in an icy parking lot.
Yeah, right. Which is also pretty freaking dumb, but that's. All right, Ben. All right, Ben. Here's the goal. What's the goal? Twice around the building. Well, we're not running. No, we're doing a sprint, not a run. Twice around the building. Sprint. Twice around the building. Sprint. Twice around the building. No. You said run. This is a run, not a sprint. No. If we said sprint, we would be sprinting. You said a run, so we're gonna run. Twice around the building. When you say building, hold on. I don't care, dude. Twice around, okay? I don't know the other side. We gotta. It's a trap. It's literally a circle. All right.
Just be careful, guys. Don't
watch your ice. Yeah. If you fall on your ass, minus 10 points. What?
Okay. Now, let me start you off.
All right.
Okay. Ready? On 3. 1,
2, 3. All right. This is okay. They're running around this way, so we're gonna wait till they come back around because I'm not chasing their asses.
I don't run.
Me either. I'm not doing it. Tony?
Yeah.
They are messed up in the head.
Yeah, they are.
They have issues. They have a lot of issues.
And we're gonna see that sliding down in the snowpack.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see that. I'm gonna go see if I can get a better view of them coming around the corner here. Okay, they haven't got around the corner yet. Oh wait, here we go. And coming around the back stretch. He's around the corner already. There's Ben. I already saw Dylan running past us again.
He's not running. There he is.
There he is. Just ran past us.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did. Ran right past us, didn't he, Tony?
Yeah, no, he didn't.
There he is again.
I just want to give a shout out to Jesus. That was one. And to Ben for accepting this race. Earl, I did it!
Oh, God.
I did it! On that note. I went around again, then I actually was winning.
So
I came out twice. Tony, you saw it, right?
Post-race interview. Post-race. Well, how do you feel after this important race?
Drained, man. Let me tell you something. It was rough.
Ben, how do you feel after this? You look pretty good around the corner. I think you're going to fall over.
Oh, he's good. He's a freaking cheater.
Yes, we are.
Sans, Aaron, and
Earl.
Earl's got the plague.
Pretty much everyone except for Liz, Tony, and myself.
Yep, just
We got this.
the Motley Crew. Bye. You get the door.
Okay, Earl, don't shut the door.
Like,
It's cool.
it's fine. It's not like we're
Cool.
trying
Is
to
your name
conduct
Jesus?
a show here.
Is your name Jesus? Were you born in a bar?
Are you walking on water?
Right. Okay, bye, Earl.
About time to shut the window.
Why, are you cold?
A little bit.
Are you cold?
No, I'm comfortable.
You put your jacket on.
But I'm comfortable.
Because you have a jacket on.
I am comfortable. I'm not
She's comfortable
cold.
now. All right, well.
But Tony is cold.
It's 72 degrees in here.
So now I have to close the window.
Yeah, she has to close the window. There's not that many people in here, though, so it should be all right.
Yeah. There we go.
Thank goodness for that. You know, now that the gasual offenders are gone.
Yeah.
Earl thanks you for shutting those, because
so the motion detector doesn't go off the
right.
I always think of you.
But we're back. We're alone. Not very many people out
Just
there.
the three of us.
So if you want to give us a call, phone number is 234-200-5110. That's 234-200-5110. You can also text us at the same.
234-200-5110.
He made it sound different. However,
He
it's
did.
the same.
It is the same.
Yes. I'd like to thank everyone. Excuse me.
That was a hairball.
Yeah.
Hairball. Thanks, Earl.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in this evening to some kind of radio show.
Celebrating 200 episodes.
Yeah,
200
it's seriously
episodes.
amazing feat, guys.
I know. It's ridiculous.
All from Google Hangouts to our own station.
It's ridiculous. But
What are your highlights? Like, what are your favorite memories or worst memories? You were interrogating Earl earlier. What about you?
No, I mean,
Or you, Tony?
myself.
Both of you.
I remember the first time I had to do it. You were seeing A Horse About a Man
for about 5 months.
You were gone a few weeks.
No.
It was your 3-week excursion.
No, I was at basic.
No. This was the first summer that I was here because I came on in the fall, And that first summer, you were doing your few weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Earl was in Reno.
Mm-hmm.
Earl, Deb, and John were all in Reno bowling.
Right.
And so there was a week that I came on, and Earl's like, do the show yourself.
Right.
You know how to do everything, got a key and everything. Because the other place, I didn't have keys. We only had a certain allotment of them. Dylan had a set, Earl had a set, and Deb had a set because they were the initial 3 for the show.
Because they had a set, and then I did another show. So
Yeah, and, Dylan used to play music for 2 hours before we came on.
Oh, really?
So, he had a 6-hour commitment to the station, whereas the rest of us had a 4. Now I've got an 8-hour commitment here.
Yeah, and I just kind of come and go as I please.
And the joys of being one of the owners. Right. So I remember that night, I'm like, okay, well, let's see here. I don't have any material, so I'll do everything off YouTube. So I'm like, okay, I get to pick the movie we salute this week. So we saluted Transformers, the animated film from 1986.
Cool.
So I talked about it. I had some help from John. John had called, John had called in, and all that. So it was kind of crutching everything along. I didn't know the system very well,
Okay.
and I'm just like, but I crutched everything along. We got through it, and I'm like, okay. I'm like, and then that's when I would start sitting in and learning. It was like, okay, for 1 week a month, me sitting there, and it was like a deer in the headlights the entire show.
Aw.
And I'm like, oh boy. But then, we had a lot of fun, and I remember that last show that we did over there.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay, well, we can't say this that night. Well, fuck this and shit. It's like, what are they going to do, fire us?
Right.
Is that what you guys did for the whole show? You just swear?
Well,
we just did whatever the fuck we wanted.
Yeah, it was, what are they going to do, fire us? And it wasn't until that night that I knew that Earl wanted to do this.
Yeah, we told everyone that night.
That night.
Doing this.
Went out, had a cigar, and, all BS'd, and...
Yeah, we told everyone that
and
night.
that night, and it was just like, well, sure, hell yeah, I'm on board.
Because other stations suck so much.
All their talent's here. All their talent came over here. What does that tell you?
We just figured it out.
Yeah.
And we're good. We're doing good.
I've noticed.
We got a full slate of programming.
Yes.
With Zach coming on Monday nights. Yes. We've now got, because people ask me, and I'm like, we've
got shows every day again.
Yeah, we got shows every day again. There's, live, living, breathing being in the studio now every evening. Like Zach Monday, Handy Randy Tuesday. I'm on Wednesday. Steph and Chris Thursday. We're here Friday.
Yep.
We got Dale and Pat afternoons. Casey's back Saturday afternoons, right? Mike and Aaron do Saturday nights. Our oldie but goodie Bob's on Sunday afternoon.
Cool.
Playing the oldies but goodies.
Yep.
And then me and Psycho Sean are on Sunday nights.
Psycho Sean.
Oh, being here some weeks with him.
Oh, he's not that bad.
No,
he's not that bad. He's
not that bad.
He's good.
You got to really know Sean to understand him.
Yeah.
And I've known Sean a long
He
time.
doesn't live in his grandma's basement.
No.
Sean is a
he's a public school teacher.
Yeah, Sean is a businessman and a school teacher. So he yeah.
Sounds like admire him.
Yeah.
And then we also have the Sports Brewing Company.
Yep, Sunday nights.
Yep. That's
never
we
really
do that
listened.
live from the Windsor Pub at 9:30. I'm trying to think if
Who does that show exactly?
That's Brad.
No, Brad's not doing it anymore.
Okay.
Brad is no longer able to do Sundays, so it's Rick and it's John.
Okay.
So Rick Carpenter and John O'Donnell.
Okay.
So
yeah, because I popped in and met him. It's a rare time, because usually Sunday nights when I get out of the show, I go home. I'm up about an hour and I got to go to bed because I got to get up and come to work Sunday. So if there's a Monday that I'm off work, sure, I'm going to go up in Windsor, hang out with them, and BS a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Throw my money in their lottery machine and watch it go bye-bye, but...
Hey.
Like the Keno?
Hey, man.
I'm not a Keno person.
Oh, what are you talking about then?
Deb was the big
The Scratchies.
Yeah.
I'm a big Scratchy person. I mean, I've hit 6 500-hour winners and 1,000 since Memorial Day. Lord knows I've already fed all that money back into the machine, but... I'm about a break-even person.
Why not?
And, I go to Vegas once a year now. I have the last 4 years.
That's cool.
Well, I went over Thanksgiving break.
I remember. You called us.
Yep. So, and I'll probably go again because my friend that's out there, she's dating a guy, but she's just like, you come out and see me and, we'll hang out in Vegas. I'll make the drive to see you. He knows we're just friends.
I'm going to go see my half-brother who lives in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Probably sometime after.
Go to Area 51?
I would love to go to Area 51. I've been to New Mexico before,
Well,
though.
no, the Area 51's in Nevada, Roswell, in New Mexico.
Cruces, and I've been to White Sands.
I've been through New Mexico.
It's a land of enchantment. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, Albuquerque and Santa Fe are about the only two towns that I know. And that's where University of New Mexico is where Brian Earl, first ballot Hall of Famer from the Chicago Bears, went to college. So, but, other than that, it's just like we come in week to week and it's just try to make the show a little different, We've had, we had Ben with us for a while. Mm-hmm. Ben's kind of off doing his own thing.
What is he doing exactly? He seems cool, but what is he doing?
He's got a woman.
He's doing
his woman.
Yeah,
he's doing him.
Ben's doing Ben.
Ben's doing Ben. So
Ben was our whipping boy for a while.
Yeah, I gathered that much.
Oh, we picked on him. We liked him.
Yeah, he's cool.
So, and it's just over the last few years. It was funny because what was it? God, it's been 4 years now.
Yeah,
4 years ago I met Earl.
Deal.
So, and then okay, and then that was April, and then October I came on the show full time, and it was this, because I've always wanted to do radio. I did it in high school. I got fortunate enough to go to a high school that had a radio station.
That's cool.
So it got on my blood. But the big thing is now for people, if somebody says, "Hey, I want to go into radio as a career," I've got one word for them: don't.
Why do you say don't? Right.
Well, here's the thing.
Why are you saying right?
Because you work a lot of hours doing radio.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say it was oversaturated.
Well,
oversaturated.
It's not that, because people that get into it, I've got a buddy of mine now who does who is pro medical marijuana. He did a morning show in Canton for years, humongous high ratings.
Okay.
And then the station wants to go a different direction.
All right.
What do? Get rid of their great rated morning show and go a different direction. It tanks, and they've kind of recovered, but not really. Mm-hmm. So, but you get into it, you're going to work a lot of hours, especially early on.
Okay.
You have to usually do an internship somewhere. And then, like with our good friend Seth Metal, who does his own metal show, he's
MHIO.
Yeah. He landed on the perfect station for him.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's perfect.
It's metal radio station.
Yeah, he's got a metal radio station now that he's with. It's awesome.
So Seth did his internship with us over at the other place.
Yeah.
So your internship, if you do it at like a regular terrestrial station, they're going to abuse the hell out of you.
Mm-hmm.
Just because, you're going to be doing promo events, yada, yada, and they don't have a ton of interns at every station.
No.
So, you're usually going to be one setting up the equipment, doing all the physical work, while the guy everybody knows, or gal, is the one that's out chatting with the people. So it doesn't pay very well unless you've been around for a while. And then even you come around and you might be a very well-known person. Mm-hmm. My friend Mike, but he doesn't go this on the radio, was working a regular shift somewhere. He was working overnights on a country station, got himself in at a regular top 40, was there, eventually got into the morning show. Then the station went a different direction, so he's back at the country station doing overnights where everybody knows him.
Yeah.
And then his wife was a part-timer, and she's actually working at both places because she's only a part-timer here and a part-timer here. It's not steady work.
Yeah.
Unless you're getting huge ratings.
Okay.
And it doesn't pay very well. In fact, you could be a manager.
It's a dirty job if somebody's got to do it.
Yeah. And, it's just, hell, you got one station that plays music in Cleveland that has no on-air talent. None.
Right.
I would love to be able to have like an indie rock.
Yeah, they have no on-air talent. It's just music. And pre-recorded sweepers.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
So
my broadcasting teacher that I had in high school was Dylan's broadcasting teacher.
Yeah, I remember you guys.
And he's still on the air.
He just had a birthday.
Yeah.
How old is he?
He just had a birthday. He's about a million years old now.
He was old when I was in high school. He still does. He still calls football games on Friday night at home. Was doing that when I was in school. And God bless the man. It's just, and like I remember
Still does the weather.
Still does the weather. And this is Bob Long. And it's just, he's just like, I'm not going to retire. He's just like, I'm going to
from the 89 WSTV Weather Center.
Yep, V-Rock.
I'm Bob Long. Just that's and everyone in our area knows him.
Yeah. He's
He's
legendary for being his local.
He worked over for Wiener for a little while. He worked for KNT.
Yep.
He worked for a couple good places, man. He's got some good stories, but it's just
that's his baby.
Yep.
And this is Steven. I wanted to get into it, and even I told him I was just like, because he had messaged me and said, he had heard me here. He sees enough of my Facebook posts. And he's just like, you always have it in your blood, but unlike a lot of people, you've had steady income or steady employment otherwise, but it's always going to be in your blood that you want to be on.
And it's hard to be the next Stan Pyatt,
there will never be another guy like him.
God, I mean, how long has Jeff Kinsbach been around? And, it's so hard for someone coming up in radio to find that.
Yeah, to establish their own identity.
Yeah.
Because I remember after our friend Stan retired, Jeff Kinsbach tried auditioning in his place, but all anybody could ever talk about was his old days of Jeff and Flash.
At the Buzzard.
Oh, the Buzzard. Oh,
yeah.
And it's just okay, and that's all anybody wanted to talk about, which didn't work for him real well.
Yeah.
And, and I listen to Stan's replacement in the morning because it's like a train wreck. It's like a total train wreck now. And I
How
just
is it a train wreck?
Well, you get people, when you have three people constantly talking over one another, and, and it's just like, you imagine a 60-year-old guy trying to be a dirty 20-year-old college student, which that doesn't work real well.
No.
And, the sports guy, he's Mr. Krabby. And, that's been his shtick the whole time he's been there, the 20-some years. And he don't want to hear your criticism. It don't matter to him. And, and then he told me to F off on air the one time, and it didn't get bleeped because I called him and said, well, I'm just like you. I got a degree from a Mid-American Conference University that's only about good enough to wipe my rear end with. And I'm like, you got 2 master's degrees and you're not doing anything with them.
Yeah.
I'm like, communications, you don't need a degree in communications to be on radio. No, there's been enough examples of that.
You need a little bit of
and you got a master's in sports administration. What do you do with that? Calling basketball games on the radio don't require a degree. I'm not saying you're not good at it, but I'm like, you blew your money on 2 master's degrees that hang on your wall. So
Or glorified toilet paper.
Yeah, pretty much.
We got a call coming in.
All right. Is it Jason?
Yes, it is.
All right. I call it.
You're live on the air.
Hey, where's Earl tonight?
Earl has laryngitis, so he doesn't have much of a voice.
Yeah, hey, comedy show.
Hey.
I like that Greek guy, the sports guy, I kind of agree with you there. But let's just talk about SKO Internet Radio.
What's going on with you? What's going on with you, Jason? How you doing, buddy?
Good. Anyways, I'm just sitting around out, have a good time, and I was out on tap, and sorry, you don't sponsor them. I apologize about that.
Oh, it's okay.
I'm going to show tomorrow with a friend that one movie with The Rock in it. So, and that's all. I'm just glad you guys are slowly picking up. Dang, You got Zach Myers in the States and now.
Yeah, Zach Myers is headed over here.
How do you know Zach Myers, Jason?
It shows what SKO radios become. I go consider the source when everyone leaves a certain station and come over one place. I'm kind of you guys are good. You guys just got hanging there, but yeah, no offense, Dominique here. I like that Greek girl.
Yeah.
Well, everyone's got their own opinions, Jason. Everyone's entitled to them. But like you said, let's switch the talk to SKO now.
Yeah. Anyways, are you guys speaking morning? So do you guys ever thought about getting a morning show?
Yeah, we've talked about it. It requires someone who is able to be here every morning, and we don't have that right now.
I would try asking someone 6 days a week, but would you please come maybe from maybe 6 to 9 Monday for Friday, and just do that, because then they'll have. Then when they see they only have her 5 days a week, and weekends off, that would be more like a fish hook for them to come in. But to ask someone to come in 6 days, I think might be too much. I mean, you can have random just music Saturday morning, but yeah, once you ask maybe someone coming from 6 to 9 or 7 to 10 and do morning shows.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wish I could do it, but I got a job.
Well, maybe I talked to Earl. I said, "Dang, you gotta get Widow John from Channel 8 to come in and do a show."
Can only wish.
But I guess he's expensive. But they need withdraw in the crowd. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anyways, what's coming up this year, you know? Or is it too early to ask?
We're still working some stuff out. We've got a lot of good stuff in the works. We're working with a couple of companies in the state of Ohio to get some partnership and get some exclusive rights. Working on getting some press passes. So we've got some stuff going for us this year, Jason. We're real excited to announce some of this stuff later this year.
Yeah. I hope you guys, when spring rolls around, you can rent out a piece of park or something and do the helium bloom thing like I suggested last year. That would be fun to do.
Yeah, we'll definitely look into that.
Yeah. I was kind of hoping to talk to him. What happened? Was he sick last week?
Yeah, he was sick last week. This week he's got laryngitis, so yeah, he's not around this week. So
yeah, I hope he gets better soon. He's been through a lot.
Yeah,
he's been through a lot. I mean, to lose someone like that. Oh, my mom lost my dad. It wasn't easy for my mom at all.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Easy. I mean, but she's married, move on. She still misses my dad.
Yeah.
I mean, oh boy. So, what's your guys' next remote?
I'm not sure of that yet. Not totally sure of that yet.
Yeah. I know you do the thing on Sunday nights, but the thing that's a work night for me.
Yeah.
And either Saturday or Friday night will work better for me.
Yeah, we're gonna work on some more remotes.
Get some stuff going. It's only February, so. Well, wish I could find wish I could find somebody remotely to get me some tickets to the Braves and Indians Easter weekend. Can't find any on eBay either.
It's very specific.
I just turned 46.
You did?
Yeah.
46.
Happy belated.
Yeah.
Damn.
I can't believe it. I remember when 40 was old. I started listening to Damn Pipe back in 93 and Stan and how we were in the 40s, and I thought that was old.
Now you're old.
Yeah. So my mom thought the late Joe Finan was old, and oh boy.
Oh, he was only 141 when he died.
Who was?
Joe Finan.
Who's Joe Finan?
No, he was 70, I think 78 or 79.
Man, I thought he was around when Thomas Jefferson was president. You look at the guy and you'd think he was. And he always had this nose whistle on the air. He'd sit there breathing out of his nose and it would whistle on the air. So you always could tell it was fine, and he had the nose whistle.
Yeah. He would whistle at the car sometimes. He would get irritated. What was my mind away? He would hang up on some of those people. But I even used to love when people would prank Howie Physic and would listen, and people were calling and raspberry and the phone, and Howie goes, "You want to spit quick?" Yeah, boy.
I could call Joe Finan every day for a week and do the same thing. I'd call him up and go, "Hey, Joe, do you like apples?" He'd be like, "Sure, I love apples." "Well, how about these apples?" Right, hang up. And Joe Finan, "Well, I don't like those apples." And he'd move on to his next call and just, you could do it.
Remember that one lady that used to call him? I never got towards the end of his career when he retired. Some lady called him for years. From when I started listening to WNIR in my senior year in high school until he retired. She called and go, "You jackass." Yeah. I then wasn't able to put two and two together because my white uncle passed away. That was a Democrat, and he had a whole collection of donkey statues. And right before he retired, I was able to put two and two together. That's why she called. Wilda took a few years off because she was banned from JoJo, but then when Bob Gold started, she started to call him Bob Gold. Then suddenly she disappeared again. Whatever happened to Wilda?
It's funny you brought her up. I met her when we used to go in Stowe, when they used to do the Thursday night patio things. Now, we're not going to name the place where they did it, but when they used to do the Thursday night patio things that Stan hosted, She came up there once. She's a very attractive lady. She wasn't all right upstairs. She ended up meeting, and we didn't believe her until she brought the guy up one weekend. She met this guy who had tons of money. She married him. And, and that's the last, that we had ever seen of her. She came up. She had a stone on the size of her finger, the size of a peanut M&M. Big old rock. And it was this, and he took her away. Now, I don't know if he took her away and had him put the white jacket on her that she hugs herself with, but yeah, she wasn't all there upstairs. She was a nice enough lady, nice looking lady, and she just found a guy who, fell head over heels in love with her and married him, and that's the last we'd ever seen.
Yeah, I heard that. I met her once at Rockin' on the River, and I met a real nice lady, and I talked to her, and and of course, I don't understand when she left. They were already streaming, so, you could still, I listen to you guys, and I listen to those guys, and the other guys I can't absolutely talk about because you left on bad terms, but I listen with TuneIn and iHeart. I could be down. I'm down Myrtle Beach, Maryland, and West Virginia, and I was in Florida, and I was in Myrtle Beach, and I can listen to you guys on the phone. Last year, I listened at the FM station while I was on the beach because Myrtle Beach has Wi-Fi.
Oh.
Yeah. Technology for you.
Yeah. All right, Jason, we got to run to break here, so
okay.
We'll talk to you later. All right, buddy.
Okay.
All right. Have a good night.
Bye, Jason.
All right. Thanks for the call, Jason. And we're going to take our next break. This is part 1 of Irving the Chronic Masturbator.
Yep.
Here on the SKO Radio Network.
Sunny side up and... Oh, fucking shit. You want to know the secret how to get that shit off? Use your fingernails. There you are, motherfucker. Hey, it's your girl Kathy, and I got some brand new shit. You better peep this. My shit don't stick. What are you making, eggs? Or you cooking for robots? Beep, boop, beep. Most people can't stand this sound, but I can listen to it forever. Watch me now. Hey, yep. Do you even lift, bro? Speed bomb! Whoa! Look out, Spider-Man. I got that symbiote. Yeah, I bet you want some of that sticky monkey red. Monkey-looking motherfucker. Me? Well, you know I like to keep my monkey hot. Now don't burn yourself now, cause that shit's fire. Then I slide into the plate like, whoa. This my original recipe, dank chicken nuggies. I have infused this pan with the power of red copper. Hey, you wanna see some real shit? This is how I pick up a sandwich. Try that shit at home. I'm saving time and money, whipping his eggs, whipping his eggs. Then I drop a mac and cheese bomb on him. Woo! And the kids love it. Oh, the fuck, we call 911. That turned out all right. All right, let's send these boys home to mama. Just look at all that sweet sugar caramelized all over these nuts. And it's so easy to clean. Remix. Flip it round, flip it on upside down. Biscuits, you just got served. Breakfast. It's been real, Copper Pan. And you can buy yours today for $19.99. God damn. That's a good deal. Pay an extra $10 and I'll throw on my recipe book for free. And it's built to last.
Hey, that's my fucking pan.
Give me your money, you cheap prick. Fuck it, I'll even throw in the forever sharp copper knife. You know what would go great with this rock? Some tomato.
Are you a business owner? Are you looking to advertise? Are you looking for affordable advertising rates? Well, if you'd answered yes to these, then look no further than here at the SKO Radio Network. We here at the SKO Radio Network will put together a tailored advertising package for your business that will help generate more traffic and more revenue for you. If this sounds good to you and you'd like to hear more, give us a call at 234-706-5857. Again, that is 234-706-5857, and we'd be happy to assist you.
In the beginning, Pat created ham radio heaven. But somehow it just wasn't enough. Listeners wanted more. So they went back to the drawing board, hoping to create that perfect show.
Something's going to happen. What? What's going to happen? Something wonderful.
Join Dale and I for Radioactive as we discuss technology and life in the world around us. That's Radioactive, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Saturdays here on SKO.
Hello out there, this is Hilljack Bob, and you're listening to Some Kind of Radio Show here exclusively on the SKO Radio Network, and we still have 110% itchy balls.
Oh, God, I'm so fucking hungover. Deb, you alright? How about you? By the way, you're magnificent. Deb. Honey, wake up. What? No, don't look at me! This never happened!
Oh, wonderful. The radio people. I'm wondering if you can help me out.
Sure. How can we help you out?
Okay, I understand that you broadcast to a large variety of... How many people would you say?
Lots.
Lots more than you can count.
Well, what's lots? 12 or 1,200? Well, I need to know.
Well, it's more than 12. We'll tell you that much.
Thousands, if not more.
Would this be enough that if I would publicly humiliate me if I made a confession?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's perfect. Okay, I'm going to start at the beginning.
Okay. Start. Okay, start.
Hello. My name is Irving, and I am a chronic masturbator.
No, I understand that. I completely understand that. Now tell us what your issue is now.
Well, my issue is...
You want details, Dylan?
No, but can you let me talk? I need... Oh, my goodness, let me talk.
Okay. The floor is yours.
Okay, so, in order to... I have to seek... I realize I'm a sick individual. So I had to seek help, and I went to my local temple and to talk to my rabbi, and he told me in order for me to overcome my situation and to earn my Jewish angel wings.
You didn't overcome, that's for sure. Sounds like you're doing a pretty good job overcoming.
You're humiliating me. This is exactly what I did.
No, you're circumcised. No.
Listen to me. Oh.
Hey, my rabbi works for free. He only works for tips.
That's wonderful. So listen, he said I had to make 3 public humiliation confessions in order to embarrass me, and so I can earn my Jewish angel wings when I go to heaven.
Okay. All right. Well, listen.
Yeah, there's more than one way to earn those wings.
Well, there is one.
May I start with the first confession?
Absolutely. Let's hear it. The floor is yours.
Okay. It started when I was 14 years old, and I started feeling horny, and I realized just using my hand enough just wasn't enough. Yeah. So I called my friend Jacob. He told me that if I ever tried a melon. So he told me that to get a cantaloupe. So when nobody was home, my parents were out, I got a cantaloupe from the refrigerator.
You should use the honeydew. Yeah.
Well, those are too heavy. But anyway, if you keep interrupting me, I'm going to go spastic. Listen, so I got the cantaloupe and I put a hole in it and I brought it to the couch and it pleased me in ways that I'd never realized before. And then I heard my parents start to come home early and I panicked and I left the cantaloupe on the couch and I ran to my bedroom. And then 10 minutes later, my dad knocked on the door holding the cantaloupe and he said, "Son, everything, can you explain this?" And I thought very quickly, and I said, oh, Dad, I was trying to eat healthy like Mom, and I was eating cantaloupe with cottage cheese. But the cottage cheese was sour, and I left it there. I'm very sorry. And he said, well, he put his finger in it and tasted it. And oh, you're right, son. This is the worst cottage cheese I've ever eaten in my life. But we're not going to waste food here. So I'm going to go rinse out the cottage cheese and cut up the melon for dessert later for the family. So I got out of it, but needless to say, I did not eat dessert that night.
No, I hope not.
No, I'm being so humiliated. This is working, isn't it?
It's working very well. It's working well.
Now my second confession, okay?
Oh, you got a second one.
There's 3 of them.
All right, two of three. Here we go.
There's 3 of them, goddammit. Listen.
Okay, we're ready. Go ahead.
If you keep interrupting me, it's going to take all fucking time.
Okay, caller, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, that was part 1 of
Irving, the chronic masturbator.
The chronic masturbator.
Second half will come up at the next break.
When was the last time you talked to that guy?
It's been a few weeks.
Hey, he was in town.
Yeah, him and his wife came out from California.
Yeah.
Right on.
Got to meet him in person. Now, if I'm ever in California, where he is again, I got to stop into his deli.
He's got a deli?
Yeah, he's Jewish.
You did mention that previously. A lot of Jewish people apparently have delis.
Yeah.
That's true. And that's not racist to make that kind of stereotype.
Remember that Primo's place that we went to after service?
Yeah, it was very delicious.
It was very kosher.
God, this music just fucking lasts forever.
Yeah, it just kind of drags on. I mean, it's jamming, but it's also ear piercing.
But damn. Do you want me to turn your headphones down? Would that help?
No.
Okay. She just likes being deaf.
That's kind of mean.
Well,
Why are you being mean to me, Dylan?
It's...
What do you do? Yeah.
It's just an assumption. I don't know. Anyways, it's 12 minutes till top of the hour. 12 minutes till the next part of Irving, the chronic masturbator. God, that's it. Short break.
Sure, yeah.
Short break. At 11 o'clock, I guess we'll have Hilljack Bob come in.
Yeah,
He's been waiting patiently all night, so
yeah.
So I guess we'll have him come in and say his piece.
Got to make an appearance on episode number 2.
Yeah, of course. That would be improper if he did that.
Oh yeah. So
Hilljack Bob will be here. Might get some 7 random questions going.
That'd be cool.
If it's blessed by the almighty Earl.
Yeah, the almighty Earl.
Yeah, if he blesses it as so. But
he's like the Holy Spirit up in here.
Yes, Earl, shall we play 7 random questions, Father?
Wait, put wafers in your mouth.
And Earl responds back, no. No.
But you're not here, Earl.
Earl, no.
No, nothing better.
He would be like, no. Or no. His voice.
No, nothing better than Sunday night hearing Dylan saying, "Hey, call me real quick," and Sean having a crap scared out of him. Where'd that noise come from? And I'm like,
what?
That's a voice in your head, buddy. You're hearing things.
Stop.
Oh man.
Let's open up a shop and let's call it F Fuck You Firearms. Go. You want to? I had to listen to a 15-minute rant on that Sunday night. My next story, I'm just going to open it up called "Fuck You Firearms."
Again?
Hey, I want to buy a gun. Fuck you.
Again?
Fuck you.
Oh, that's funny, man. He's funny, man.
Oh, he's hilarious. And I want to sit here and not laugh. I have to sit here and not laugh at him.
Right.
Not laugh at who?
Just Sean when he goes off. So it's just it's hilarious. It's worth the price of admission.
All right.
That's what I've heard.
So to come in and then very very interesting, and he's
an interesting guy. We like him.
And then when I spouted off a little bit on Sunday night about a few things, and I'm just like, because I'm as middle as of the road as middle of the road gets.
Okay.
So and so he's obviously not.
Yeah.
But it's just hilarious when I spouted off about a few things, and he's kind of looked at me kind of funny, and I'm like, it happens with me every once in a while.
Yeah.
I told him, I said, if there's a Sunday that we're not here, which I told him WrestleMania is going to be one of them.
Yeah.
I'm having people over to watch WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Biggest party of the summer. Or biggest party of the year for a wrestling fan like myself.
Yeah.
So you're just gonna. I was like, or like when we got snowed out when we had that big snowstorm. Was it a month ago?
I'm blessed.
Why are you blessed? Okay.
Yeah, the holy Earl texted me.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you say? That you can do this?
He says I'm blessed. I'm blessed. So
You're blessed with a gift from
we'll
God.
do 7 randoms.
So I told Sean, I said, if we're not here, just open up your back door, walk out on your back porch, and scream out into the hills just like you do in your microphone. Just imagine you're on a microphone. Same difference. I was like, I sit at home. I live by myself. Hell, I talk to myself every so often, only when I need expert advice.
I do it all the time, actually.
So
I make up songs.
now, if I get in arguments with myself, that's where we get a problem. So.
How frequently does that happen, Tony?
It's nothing weirder when I go to when I'm in Kent and I go to the gas station. There's this guy. I shit you not. He's got like blonde ramen noodle hair. He kind of looks like a drifter. He's got these pink glasses he wears.
What shade?
It's the dude.
Like hot pink.
It's the dude.
Hot pink
Like the
eyeglasses.
dude?
Jeff Bridges. It's the dude.
The dude. You'd think I should ask him. I should ask him for a white Russian.
So like
but-
hot pink.
hot pink eyeglasses.
Eyeglasses.
And he'll be up there, and every once in a while he might throw $1 in the machine, buy a cheap scratch off, lose, and it's like I'll go there beginning of the night to get something to drink, and then by 4 in the morning the guy's still there. It's like they just like hang out there.
Just okay, like Silent
Like-
J and
Yeah,
Silent
I guess.
Bob and Jay.
Yeah, Silent Bob and Jay.
Oops.
But it's
Sorry,
just like
listeners.
it is. He'll walk outside, he'll start screaming at something, and he'll be like
What?
getting in arguments with himself, and yeah, I'm just like, does somebody want to like go check on this guy?
What is he arguing about?
Who knows? In internal conflict, I guess. Who the hell
I have
knows?
some, but
I mean,
I don't
I had some
fight
drunk
myself
dude
in
last
public.
night. I picked up in Kent, had to take him out to the edge of Ravenna.
Okay.
The address he gives me, there's no friggin' driveway, no mailbox marking this address.
It's obnoxious.
He wasn't even obnoxious. He was wasted. I was worried he was going to hurl in my car.
Oh.
But we get to this place.
Is it true there's a fee for that?
Yeah, 150.
Nice.
Which I don't mind.
And apparently they can't puke outside of your car, right? Because then they get in trouble for public intoxication. If somebody
Well,
sees it.
outside of my car, I get $50. Inside, 150.
Nice.
It takes me about 10 minutes to clean it up inside my car, and I can keep driving because it doesn't soak in the leather.
Okay.
Right.
So I hurl all you want, and I'll clean it up.
And then charge you $150.
Then I'm gonna charge you. So I get this guy, and last night, and I take him out, and I'm just like, I'm nice. I go up, turn around, try to find this address. Well, I wake the dude up and said, "Hey, dude, we're home." He grabs his backpack out of the back seat, and he's like, "Oh, are you? This looks like my house." And I'm like, "Well, I sure as hell hope it is. It's the end of the line for you." And there was like 2 houses as far as you could see.
Okay.
That was it. We were on the outskirts. We were off 88 and north of Ravenna.
Yeah.
Past Mapleweed. And it's just like, and I'm hoping the dude kind of like lived somewhere near there because whatever address he punched in, I stopped, and when it said I was here, he was out of the car, and I went back to Kent. And I'm just like,
okay then.
Alrighty then. And then I got on the gas and got the hell out of there.
Okay.
Yeah.
One of the weirdest people I've ever had as a passenger.
Is that your phone?
Yeah.
So,
Hey man,
but I'm just like, hey, this is as far as I'm taking you. This is the address, and because I get all kinds of addresses that just don't exist.
I'm sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Or these people like to drag the pin where they think they are.
And they're drunk, and it's like in the middle of nowhere, right?
And and it's like if it's regular fare, then I sit here, and then they call me, and then they try calling me and telling me they're somewhere, and I'm like, okay, we'll re-request and drop the pin there, and I'll come up and get you. They're like, oh, okay. So I sit and collect the $3.75 cancel fee, then go get them and take them on their normal ride. So that's where I'm like, if you're too drunk to know where the hell you're at, sorry.
I mean, I think you need a ride at that point.
Yeah, you need a ride, and B, it's going to cost you more.
You should have planned ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck as a result of good planning.
It'll be like tonight, it's the Beatles Fest.
Where?
Yeah. In Kent.
Which
okay.
I wish I could have gone to that.
Yeah.
Next year I'll be taking off and going to that.
Well, because they usually at the big venue up there, they have a band that plays up there called Hard Day's Night, which is probably one of the better, if not the best,
It's one
Beatles
of the best
tribute
around.
And you're either a Beatles fan or an Elvis fan. Like I'm a huge Elvis fan.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I do appreciate the Beatles for all their contribution. And now, don't hate me. John Lennon got assassinated by Mark David Chapman.
Yep.
And so that left us with more years of Yoko Ono going, yeah. Right. Driving out all of us nuts. I always had the theory that Mark David Chapman was a hero. Mm-hmm. He was trying to get rid of Yoko Ono, but he just had the aim of a stormtrooper.
Okay.
And he accidentally hit Lennon instead.
That's fair.
That's just my thoughts
That's
of it.
Fair. I mean,
Yoko Ono broke up the Beatles.
Yeah. Did you know John Lennon wrote a song called "Woman Is Nigger of the World," and it was because of Yoko Ono. He was also extremely abusive. He beat every single woman he was with, including Yoko Ono.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah. They were all on drugs in the later part of their being together anyway. You look at the transition from the boy band and you can even listen to it in her music.
Yeah, Lucy in the sky.
Yeah, with diamonds. And they claim that ain't about LSD.
What was that other word?
Or Obla-dee, Obla-da.
Life goes on, bro.
Yeah.
Well, that's...
Or Revolution.
Life goes
Cuckoo Cachoo, I Am the Walrus?
Yeah.
That doesn't make any fucking sense
Yeah,
at
I Am the Walrus, Cuckoo Cachoo.
What's he doing? Talking about, Alice in Wonderland? Walrus?
I don't know. I mean, it's just, you can just see the evolution of Beatles. It's like Elvis. I much prefer the music of the fatter, druggy Elvis than I did of the early Elvis, like Jailhouse Rock, Don't Be Cruel, Hound Dog.
Elvis.
And, but I always liked his later stuff, like Burnin' Love. Suspicious Minds is by far my favorite song of his.
What about Fatboy Slim's remake? Remix, excuse me, of that. That's good.
Not bad.
I like it.
I mean, and Cheap Trick did a remix of Don't Be Cruel.
Did they?
In the 80s, which actually which was kind of uppity, and it was a good song. And they played it at their concert when I saw them.
You saw Cheap Trick in concert?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God, Tony. When was that?
Wow.
Oh, God, it was years ago. It was up at, I think, Nautica Pavilion they played. And
so jealous. You've lived your life.
I get out and, I've always tried, when I saw Def Leppard in their prime, which was good, back before they were the band of What Has Seven Arms and Sucks. Because I had a friend that saw them, Hart and Def Leppard, several years ago at Blossom. Okay. Hart was great, and they said Def Leppard had seen their better days.
Of course.
And I had a chance to see Poison and Kiss. I'm not a huge fan of Kiss's music, but they put on one hell of a concert.
Do they?
It's their stage show, which is their big draw.
Okay.
And them being in a concert and all the blood coming out of Gene Simmons' mouth.
See, I can't get into that at all.
And all that. I'm not an Ozzy fan. I probably wouldn't even go see his concert.
I like Ozzy, but I wouldn't go to his concert.
I really wanted to see Rob Zombie and Marilyn Manson.
Really?
I'd have loved to see that show.
What have you, Dylan?
Huh?
Rob Zombie, Marilyn Manson.
I'd like to see Rob Zombie.
Yeah.
I like Living Dead Girl.
Never Gonna Stop, Edge's early theme.
Yeah.
Before he went with Alter Bridge.
Yeah.
And and then you got you got Dragula, which is, and then of course you got Rob Zombie will still play stuff when he was with White Zombie. Mm-hmm. More human than human. So those would be the kind of shows. That's why I drove and froze my ass off and got sick to go see Garth Brooks again, because the stadium tour made history.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now he's playing some other smaller stadiums. Mm-hmm. He is coming to Heinz Field, but I won't go. I probably wouldn't go to see Heinz Field, but to see him be the first concert they've ever had at Notre Dame Stadium was great, because there was almost 100,000 people there. Recorded it for TV, and it was a great show. And Garth just puts on one hell of a show.
Yeah, he's a good musician.
Hell, the week before I came on the show full time, I was the Cleveland show in Garth. Mm-hmm. We saw, because he did 4 shows in 2 nights.
Oh, okay.
And at his age, you wouldn't expect that.
No. What is his
and
age?
Garth's got to be in his 50s now, you
Really?
think?
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And it was funny because he had put and he put on 2 shows a night just because he had planned on 2 nights here.
Okay.
Both shows sold out in like 15 minutes.
Wow.
So he decided, hell, I'll do another show each night.
Yeah, Garth's 57 years old.
Yep. And and I heard the second show Friday night that we were at was way better than the first. And it was still almost a 3-hour show.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was supposed to go 7 to 10, clear people out, and then let people in 10:30, like a 10:30 show. It started an hour late, but it was well worth the wait.
Sure.
And my feet were so sore because it was the first time I wore cowboy boots in like 20 years.
Really, Tony?
Try walking around in cowboy boots after not wearing them for 20 years.
I don't want to try.
Yeah, that was fun.
So
I've been in some pretty hairy spots myself for various concerts reasons.
We'll talk about those more after the break then.
Yep.
It's time for part 2 of Irving the Chronic Masturbator here on SKO Radio Network.
Did you know that more than 2 million children die each year due to dehydration, which really sucks, you know? Someone should do something about that. But hey, check out this mop I've got here. It's called the Smart Mop. All you gotta do is dunk it and grip it real tight, you know? Give it a nice double-handed Indian burn right there on the pee-pee, and you're ready to clean. Now, what's great about the Smart Mop is you actually get smarter while you use it, and it's so much fun, I think I'll get on my heels. Woo! Okay, now that that's all cleaned up, the mop is nice and heavy, so you can put it over your head just like this and get a nice upper body workout. And after your workout, you need a protein shake. Look how much money you're saving. You're so goddamn smart. Dandruff, blood, boogers, it does it all. What, are you gonna use that fucking Swiffer Sweeper bullshit? What, are you stupid? No, you're smart. I'm actually too smart for this, so I have the twist handle shoved up my ass right now as I'm mopping this up for you. Not only because it's more of a challenge, but I also don't need to buy toilet paper. There you go. Toss it in with your rainbow blankets. I bet you're on your knees covered in shit right now. And that brawny's gonna make you look stupid. You wanna be smart. No more dreadlocks, no more sponges. And you know what? Fuck brooms. Whoops, I popped a hemorrhoid in the kitchen and I sneezed on the door. Oh shit, there's the hair from my left testicle. Oh no, biker bitches broke in and spilled Pepto-Bismol. And it looks like someone else broke in as well. Djibouti dubs.
Hello out there, this is Hilljack Bob, and you're listening to Some Kind of Radio Show here exclusively on the SKO Radio Network, and we still have 110% itchy balls.
I'm sorry, God. I'm sorry, Jesus, Mary. I'm sorry, baby. Oh, okay, listen. Here's my second confession. Are you there?
Yes.
Ready. All right. Then my friend Jacob told me, have you ever tried liver? I said, what? He said, get a piece of raw liver, it's still bloody, and wrap it around you. So I got myself a piece of liver with the blood on it. I sat on the couch, and I wrapped it around my speckle. But it was too cold. So I went and put it in the microwave for a minute, and then I went to the couch and wrapped it around my speckle. Oh, and it was a loop of chicken. It was so warm, and it was so perfect. So I went up and down, oh, and then until I shot my horseradish sauce into the liver.
Wait, so you're telling me that you earned your Red Wings?
Wait, hold on. Then, of course, my parents started coming home early again.
Of course.
This time I didn't panic. I took the liver and I brought it back to where I found it in the refrigerator with the rest of the liver for dinner that night. And I put it underneath it. And then later on, my dad, he said at dinner time, I didn't eat the liver. I had to pour cereal. And then he said, darling, this is the best liver you ever cooked. It's a bit a little on the saltier side this time.
It was tenderized. You tenderized it.
Now, here's the third and final. I am so humiliated. This is working. Oh, dear God, I'm going to get my angel wings. Oh, the third one. Now we fast forward to, well, last night, actually. And I'm a 32-year-old married man, and I become an alcoholic. And my wife and I, we drink until we pass out.
I've been married 13 years. I have to drink until I pass out, too. But go ahead.
Yeah, so she passed out first, and then I had to go to the bathroom to make a pee-pee. So I went and started making my pee-pee, and I was so horny from the alcohol. And my wife told me that when she passed out, not to do her like that anymore, like that. So I promised I would not do that. So I looked over at the bathroom counter, and I saw the toothbrush that she bought me, an Oral B posted, and the toothbrush that you push the button and it vibrates. So God. I took the toothbrush tip, not the brush part, and I put the brush on and it vibrated, and I held it up to my, what we would call the man's G-spot, the little you know, and it went, and I shot my Colgate out into the corner. Wait. There I must have passed out, and I woke up in the morning, and my breath stank to high hell, so I grabbed my toothbrush, and I had toothpaste on it already. I started brushing, and I realized, oh no, this is my crusty crest. Oh, that's right. But by the way, it cleans teeth pretty well.
Axe is a natural tooth whitener. Yeah.
You know what? I think I've humiliated myself enough, but I got so horny that I don't think I want my angel wings anymore. Oh look, here's my toothbrush now. Oh.
That's not how I ever wanted to get oral.
And we're back here on Some Kind of Radio Show, Friday night, February the 22nd of 2019, 6 minutes after 11 o'clock, here on the SKO Radio Network. I'm not your host tonight, Tony the Comedy Killer. We got Dylan at the board. We got Liz. And it's time for some 7 random questions. Could be about anything. You want me to ask them, nobody will get them right. Just ask Mike. We were here the one night, and Mike's like, all right, we'll do 7 questions, and I'm asking him, and he's like, huh? And I'm like, well, 7 random questions, right? He's like, yeah, I guess they are. So, or do something like 7 random, here would be a thought, kind of like mix up music titles. Like, name the song I'd be singing. Let's see here. White Half Daughter. What would the proper song be? Think Soundgarden. White Half Daughter.
White Half Daughter.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Black Hole Sun.
Huh?
Kind of mix up the song lyrics. Like instead of saying yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Okay. I mean,
junk like that. But the 7 random questions were good. Like I had given him one. I said, if you were going from Canada to Mexico, what is the minimum number of states you could travel through? And he was like, 8? And I'm like, 8? 3. And he turned around and looked at the map, and I'm like, Idaho, Utah, Arizona, you're in Mexico. He's like, oh. Or Washington, Oregon, California. Travel straight north to south. So, or like, when I would get bored when I worked at the mortgage company, I would get on like MapQuest or something before like Google Maps was around and see how long it would take to walk from like Anchorage, Alaska to Key West, Florida. It would take like a month or something if you walk straight.
Really?
I'm like, I could just imagine doing that walk.
Yeah.
Be like Forrest Gump. What was it? He ran from like Alabama to the West Coast and then back and said, "Hey, I'm tired. I'm done running."
He ran it like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
3 years, 10 months.
Yeah. I just ran.
Yeah. I just felt like
I
running.
was running.
Great movie.
I just felt like running. So, all right, it's seven random questions time. It's cue my music.
Is it play that funky white or play that funky music white boy?
Play that funky white boy music.
Tomato.
Well, the guy comes in the morgue the one day, and the doctor's like, okay, well, what was the cause?
Mm-hmm.
Well, he laid down the boogie and played that funky music until he died. And I actually kind of like this song because the one slot machine I play when I go to the casino.
I love this song. I had no idea it was
Wild Cherry.
Wild Cherry, yeah.
The slot machine I play is called Super Cherry. So when you get into the bonus round, it starts playing the song. And it gives you all your free spins.
I like that. So we're gonna go ahead and I like this song, man. I really like this song. So
one hit wonder. Yep, Wild Cherry only had this one hit. It was like if you ever listened to like Funky Town by Lip Sync.
Yeah.
What?
Oh. There we go.
I'll just cut it.
There we go. Now
listen to this bass
now
riff.
we won't get
we won't get the lyrics.
Yeah, now we won't get get the band hammer. So all right, 7 random questions time.
Okay.
Best of luck to you both. Whoever wins.
Wins. Yeah, good
Whoever
enough.
wins. So that's all we got to say about it.
So how does this work?
We're just whoever buzzes in first.
Yep.
I don't know how we're gonna.
Raise your hand.
This was just like slap the table.
I guess. Sounds like a plan. All right. First question. What did I have for lunch 2 days ago? Tony.
Burger King.
No. We sent it to Liz.
Taco Bell.
I'm sorry. The correct answer is Chipotle.
Oh.
Next
That's
question.
kind of close to this Mexican.
Next question. How many ounces are in 13 gallons?
I'm gonna skip this shit because I'm not good at this type of thing. It's all you, Tony. Is that more like Earl hair in your mouth?
Yeah, I think so.
1,754.
I'm
Stuck
sorry,
in
the
your
correct
teeth for
answer
days.
is 1,664. You're close.
My math was off.
Close. It's all right. Next question, random bag. What color underwear is Tony wearing currently?
Purple.
Nope. Black.
Oh, I'm sorry, the correct answer is none. Tony is
he's
not
going
wearing any
commando.
underwear.
That's a trick question.
Gambling.
Okay.
How many 3-card combinations can equal 21 in blackjack? Tony.
45.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Liz.
Oh, 25?
I'm sorry, the correct answer is 28.
Ooh. I was close,
You were
though.
Close.
I should get that just because.
You were close.
At least a half a point.
You didn't get it, though.
Damn it.
Not close.
Dylan.
Only counts on horseshoes and hand grenades.
Get it. All right. The capital of Afghanistan.
What?
Tony.
Kabul.
Congratulations, Tony. You're on the board. 1
Way to
point.
go, Jew.
1 point. What is my least favorite liquor?
Hard liquor?
Yes. Tony.
Vodka.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Liz. It's a brand.
A brand?
It's a brand of liquor.
Wild turkey?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Fireball.
Oh, good choice for your least favorite.
Good choice to not like.
Yeah.
Yes. Geometry. Last question. What is the sum of angles in an 11-sided polygon?
The sum of the angles in an 11-sided polygon.
Pass. Hard pass.
1,500 degrees.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're close again. 1620.
An 11-sided polygon, yeah.
So Tony won.
So Tony won with 1 point.
One question right, yeah. I run one to nothing.
Oh man, I suck.
Yes, so out of 7, you both failed.
Those are pretty hard questions.
Yeah.
Hey, I thought there were a couple easy ones in there. I
hard.
thought there were a couple easy ones in there. You know what I mean?
Okay, I'll do 7 of my own.
Yeah.
All right, Tony's just gonna make them up as he goes.
Yeah, that's what I did the one day with Mike, and Mike was like, "Huh?" He's like, "Well, yeah, I guess those were 7 random questions."
Yeah.
Okay.
True to form.
We'll go geometry.
Geometry. All right, shapes.
Okay. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. What is that?
Pythagorean theorem.
Dylan gets a point.
How do you even know that?
Oh, I'm apparently smart.
That doesn't mean you're smart.
I'm apparently smart.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Question
That's what
2.
I've been told. All right.
How many model years did Toyota build the Scion?
I have no idea.
11.
8.
You're closer at 5.
5. All right.
They discontinued it.
Oh.
Good at guessing.
Okay. Question 3. Another automotive question. Okay. Who is the parent company of Kia Motors Corporation?
Hyundai?
Ding, ding, ding. Each of you got a point. Kias are made by Hyundai.
Okay.
They're their bargain brand. Okay. Question 4. Alcohol.
Dylan will get this answer, I'm sure.
How many different varieties are there of Bushmills Irish whiskey?
I have no idea. Dylan?
Nope.
I would have guessed higher.
What do you guess?
A dozen.
Neither of you are right. 8.
I was closer though.
Split the difference.
So
Okay.
Almost split the difference.
Question 5. You're still tied 1 piece.
Okay, we're tied 1 piece.
Okay. What is the capital of Canada? The national capital of Canada.
fuck. Okay.
Because the national capital of the U.S. is Washington, D.C.
It's Ontario. No.
Nope.
No, that's like a state basically for them, a Providence.
Ottawa.
Oh, fuck, I was so close.
Ottawa, Quebec. Ottawa is the national capital of Canada. Okay, one more question.
Okay.
This is a tiebreaker?
Tiebreaker if either of you know it. So,
Smarter than me, so you might know it.
we know the equator, another geography question.
Equator.
The equator is 0 degrees in latitude.
0, yeah.
What do they call 0 degrees in longitude?
The prime meridian.
Dylan wins 2-1. Well, I guess it's better than winning 1-0.
Okay, I have a question for you.
Okay.
In Billy Joel's We Didn't Start the Fire, what 2 cars are named in it?
Let's see here. Edsel is a no-go.
Harry Truman, Doris Day, Red
China, Johnny Ray. Tuscanini, Dacron. Edsel is a no-go. And, let's see here. Edsel and Cadillac?
Nope.
I know Edsel was one of them.
Edsel was one of them.
Edsel is a no-go.
Studebaker.
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 Good song. Good history lesson in the song.
Yes.
It's a classic.
You know, building Berlin, Bay of Pigs in Beijing, words of radio,
I
British
loved it when
Beatlemania.
Dwight in The Office like sang it. Do you guys remember?
Old Miss
Fire.
Old Miss John Glenn. So yeah, I mean that's, and it's always funny. You listen to the evolution of like Billy Joel's music, because then he did like Uptown Girl, and then but you go to early stuff, Piano Man,
yeah,
scenes from an Italian restaurant, Like one of my favorite older Billy Joel songs is "You May Be Right,"
I love that one too.
It's a good one.
and it's like "You May Be Right," you know. And then what am I trying to think? "Only the Good Die Young." "You Catholic Girls Start Much Too Late." Not my two cousins though. Let me tell you, they started early.
Okay.
Their grandparents in their mid-30s.
Good for them.
Good Catholic girls.
Good for them.
One of them's a psychiatrist. The other one owns an exotic car lot.
I think pretty much every single song that Billy Joel has sang is immaculate. Like it's an awesome song.
Yeah.
It's a classic. Oh yeah.
Well, see, the only artist me and Dylan disagree on. He totally hates them.
Who?
Genesis.
Genesis, Phil Collins.
You don't like Phil Collins?
Can't stand
My
Genesis.
Uncle Gary produced some of his.
I can't stand Genesis.
Phil Collins, two-time Rock and Roll Hall of Fame
You don't
inductee.
like a single song that Phil Collins has done?
I don't like Genesis, man.
Oh, some Ice Cube.
No, this isn't Ice Cube.
Yes, this is Chickadee Check Yourself.
No. That was Grandmaster Flash.
Well, it was in Ice Cube's Chickadee Check Yourself. That's the track you
but
sampled.
it was originally Grandmaster
But
Flash.
no, I don't like Phil Collins. I
mean,
don't
Genesis
like Peter
pretty.
Gabriel.
Yeah,
I just like
Mike Rutherford, Mike and the Mechanics.
You don't even like some of Peter Gabriel's songs, like Sledgehammer.
No, I
or In
can't
Your
stand
Eyes.
Sledgehammer. No. Like the only Phil Collins I can kind of tolerate is the Tarzan soundtrack.
Yeah.
That's it.
Like In the Air Tonight is a classic.
That's it. I can't stand it. Can't stand the song.
What about that Drowning one? I like that one.
Like I like Another Day in Paradise. Groovy Kind of Love we had as one of our homecoming songs.
Land of Confusion was maybe the only
That's a good
Genesis
one.
song that.
You know, you know who I thought Disturbed redid that song much better than
I did too.
When Disturbed redid Land of Confusion, I liked their version better than I liked Phil Collins's.
Yes. I
then,
would agree with that.
And it's just, you know, I mean, because people always ask me, well, what kind of music do you like? And I'm like, I like absolutely everything.
Pretty much me too, except bagpipes.
I like everything except for anything that was produced in this decade.
And I
pretty
don't
much.
like death metal. You don't like anything produced
I don't
in
like
this decade?
anything produced in this decade.
Well, and you got
I
like these
can't
people,
stand
Cardi
anything
B.
from this decade.
Somebody had to be tone deaf to think that she had talent.
Right.
Who?
Cardi B.
I kind of like Cardi B, at least like.
Now,
like that.
Ariana Grande's turned out well.
No.
No, hear why.
I like Jessie J.
She has the top 3 songs in the Billboard Hot 100 right now.
She does.
Ooh, Andre, whatever.
Ariana Grande.
I don't fucking care about her.
It's just, I mean, she's just, you know.
But it's still.
And that hasn't been done since, what, the Beatles?
Yeah, it just. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, it's just.
What's your favorite genre?
Huh?
Country?
Genre.
No. Classic rock.
Yeah.
Hands down. 70s, 80s. I mean.
My favorite decade of music was the 80s. Because it was such a transition out of disco.
Mine was the 70s because I'm a big Eagles guy, and you know, the Beatles, and then the Beatles branched out on their own, and it just you get Zeppelin, and then Pink Floyd. You get Queen.
Oh yeah.
Oh, God, fucking Queen.
And it's just like, you know,
fucking Queen, man.
You had the hair bands of the 80s.
Yeah.
And it was just, and then of course, you know, rap and hip hop late 80s became big. I mean, thank Run DMC for that. I mean, they were the first commercially successful.
And there was Mr. 3-hit wonder Tone Loc.
Yeah.
All on one album, man.
Yeah.
Wild Thing?
Wild Thing.
Yeah.
And like Sir Mix-a-Lot, you know, when he came out early 90s.
Fuck yeah.
The only
Baby's Got Back.
Well, and his whole Mac Daddy, that for the first CD he put out, had so many good songs on it, but there was no radio edit versions to play. One of the best songs to play bass in my car is track 8. It's called Testarossa. Or track 12 is called I'm Your New God. You Can Call Me Cocaine.
Whoa, I've never heard of that.
And
I don't think that one's radio friendly.
Nah, not really. But you play it, and just the bass that's in it will be. You'll see. I'll drive my Shrekmobile up here the one time, and I'll play it off my Spotify. You watch.
Just like share it with me on Spotify.
Once summer hits.
No, watch summer hits. You watch the little wing.
You gotta see the car. Though.
You gotta, and you'll see the little wing in the back of the car vibrating like this.
You gotta see the car. You gotta see Shrek.
It's running this year because the power steering issues are
right
fixed.
on, man. Yeah, I went down and helped Tony push his car down the road last year because
it was a couple years ago.
Dylan. Was it 2 years ago?
Yeah, because I was at Mountaineer and my fuel pump went out, and I was trying to get people by. I could have probably done it because the tank's fiberglass, so I could have dropped the tank, replaced the fuel pump, remounted the tank.
Okay.
Well, I had it towed back up here.
Mm-hmm.
At the time, I learned to have AAA plus, not regular old AAA, because it cost me $200.
Okay.
So I had it towed to my driveway, and I live like 5 houses down from this auto repair shop, and I've had them do work on the car before on a kind of an emergency type of thing.
Yeah.
So I said, well, screw it. I need help pushing it down. I was going to put a couple of pillows in it. You had your PT Cruiser back then.
Right.
You had a PT Cruiser, Dylan? What the fuck?
Sure did.
Did you buy it on your own?
No.
Who bought it for you?
It was an inherited vehicle
from
my
grandma?
Father.
So initially, the idea was I was going to put a couple of pillows between my back bumper and his front bumper.
Okay.
He could have used his PT to push it down the road.
Okay.
He's like, screw it, let's push it. So we pushed it 5 houses down and everything. Got it right up in the lot, right on the side area to where we could get it right off the road.
That was the rough part.
Yeah, that was the rough part. And then they had to push it in the garage. Then that's when I found out how rusted the underside of it was. I don't drive it over winter anymore.
Okay.
So and that's when I had to buy. I bought an orange neon for a while. I had that about a year.
You had a neon?
I had a little neon. It looked like an SRT, but it wasn't.
Did you like it?
It was okay until the transmission.
Oh, it sucks. I had it in my first car. Cavalier.
The transmission cooler went bad. I lost all my radiator fluid and I leaked all my transmission fluid into my radiator, which is why I don't like driving cars with automatic transmissions. So I eventually got it fixed and then got rid of it because it just didn't run the same. And I bought the Avenger I have now. Now my brother wants to pass off his Durango on me. I just don't want to give up $12,000 plus my car. Because the Durango's worth way more than my car is. Yeah, it's a 2014. So, I mean, I am going to go car shopping eventually. I mean, I'm getting the miles up on that, and I need to get something with lower miles. And I've been putting aside money to where I could A, sell that car, B, take another $5,000 or $6,000 and go buy something in cash. I either want to buy a Jeep Renegade, the real small SUVs that they came out with, because one of the guys that worked with me has one and he loved it.
Yeah.
And either buy that or a Chevy Trax.
Okay.
I just need something small, but it's still got a little bit of room in it for what I do.
Okay.
So, and I'll keep my Shrek cars, my summer.
That's so adorable.
It's a summer car, man.
It's what I drive over summer.
So your car is named Shrek? Is that
Yeah.
what that means? Do you name your car, Dylan?
No.
Oh, I named mine. Mine's Moose.
I didn't name my car.
Mine is Moose. Moosey.
I did not.
Well, mine got named because when I had it painted,
It's
So you
Shrek
got it,
green.
like,
it's
custom
Shrek green.
Well, I figured as much, yeah.
And but I had gotten it painted because I had a body kit put on it.
Okay.
And I had, wanted to repaint it. I didn't want to paint it silver like it was. So I was looking through the book, and my body guy's like, pick a color out of that book. We'll mix the paint.
Okay.
It was the closest to the bright neon green I could find from the Eclipse from the first Fast and Furious film.
All right.
So we got it, and somebody had said, that kind of looks like Shrek green. And I'm like, you know what? That wouldn't be bad. So I searched and got the plates. Shrek was already taken. Well, my lucky number is 4. Everything's always happened in 4s for me.
Really? My lucky number's 3 or 7.
So I'm like, okay. So I had Shrek 04 put on the plate, and that became my nickname, was Shrek. So I'm like, all right, I'm big. I'm not green, but I'm big and scary like an ogre would be, so.
Tony.
Oh, come on now.
Don't say that. What do you mean, oh, come on now? Don't say that about yourself.
So the car, so it had.
Not like an org.
And the car had, the Shrek name stuck. And it's like, now I definitely got to have it ready because Good Friday night, Fast and Furious 9 comes out. Happens to come out Friday before Easter.
Oh, okay.
So the car will be ready so I can go down to Canton.
Right on.
I go to the Strip and usually go, that's where I usually go watch it at.
When you say the Strip, do you mean like Belden?
Yeah, Belden Strip.
Right.
Because up here in Akron, all the brothers got the big old boats with the 30-inch wheels and about yay much tire around their wheel.
When you say brothers...
I mean the non-whites.
That's what I thought.
Or the whites that think they're non-white.
Yeah.
So they buy the big old boats and do all the body work to them, and they have like this much tire on the rim. Not my style. So my style of car is everybody's down in Jackson or Perry.
I like a reliable automobile.
Oh, my Cavalier's been reliable. It had 82,000 on it when I bought it, and it's got 212,000 on it now.
Oh.
It's been all over the place.
My Cavalier was a piece of shit. The transmission went out before I even paid the car off. That was a long time ago.
I mean, this is my third Cavalier.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Right on.
I had an 86, I had a 94, and mine's a 2000. So I'm most reliable car, best car I've ever owned.
I like my Kia. My Kia and my...
Kias can be dependable. I still laugh at my one driver. He drives a white Kia Soul.
That is funny.
I mean, it's funny. It'd be like seeing a guy driving a Volkswagen Beetle.
Or a pink Cadillac. Like, it's just hilarious.
It's a chick car. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, there's no other way to slice it.
You know what? I don't like yellow cars. I think banana yellow cars are disgusting. And I think, no offense, lime green cars, don't really like them all the time. But at least you call yours Shrek.
Yeah.
That's endearing.
Mine, and it was GM used this color for like 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
They've brought it back, but they had only used it for like one model year.
Mm-hmm.
It was wildly popular. And they used it on like Saturn, Saab, and I think something else.
I always told myself I got a Saturn or a Toyota, I would have made it. No.
And it's just like now it's just, there's only 2 import cars that I think I would ever buy. And it'd either be a Mitsubishi Evolution, because the speedometer ends at about 220. They're super fast. Or I would buy a Subaru, but it would have to be a WRX.
What does that even mean?
It's their racing sport coupe.
Right.
They're a very, 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 very fast car.
Do you remember the show, The Fall Guy? Do you remember
Yep.
that show? Dude, I used to want to be like a stunt woman because of that show. And then I broke my wrist when I was 12. And I was like, fuck that.
I've pretty much almost broken every bone in my body.
Really? How? Were you in sports?
Oh,
or
just everything.
klutzy and
I've broken toes several times, fingers, fractured skull.
What?
I broke in gym class in junior high.
Mm-hmm.
We used to wear our wrestling shoes in gym class because they would grip the.
With like cleats, like.
No, they were like wrestling shoes have like hardly any sole on them because you're standing on a wrestling mat when you're doing traditional real wrestling, not the fake stuff.
Okay.
So we always as wrestler, we used to we'd change clothes in gym class. Why would I always wear my wrestling shoes instead of the shoes I wore to school? Because they would grip the gym floor a little bit better. And I remember chasing a basketball. We would have to shoot the basketball around before gym class would start. I chased gym basketball out and went out in the hallway, and the floors were still wet from people coming in and out of school. It was over winter. I slipped and fell on my arm.
Oh.
I broke my radius and my ulna in 2 places here, and I broke my humerus up here.
Oh, Tony.
'Cause I fell right on my arm. I was in a cast like this for like 3 months.
Oh, it sucks.
Try sleeping like that, having to lay on your back.
Yeah, I had a fractured wrist.
Fractured my sternum in a car accident. Broke both my fibia and tibia in this leg, and then fractured my humerus.
Jeez, that wasn't that funny.
Yeah.
But I've never broken a bone.
Never broken a bone?
Really?
Never.
Never have you sprained anything?
Oh, yeah.
Like
Plenty
what?
of times.
What
Like
have you
ankles.
sprained? Ankles.
Ankles.
What are you doing? Playing basketball?
Baseball.
Baseball?
Yeah.
I used to play softball.
All right, let's take our last break. You're listening to some kind of radio show.
Are you unable to enjoy summer because of your seasonal allergies? You aren't alone. Many of us suffer the coughing and sneezing that makes spring and summer feel gloomy. But now, you can enjoy the outdoors with antihistamine. Antihistamine works with your immune system to fight off harmful allergens, fighting more symptoms and lasting up to 12 hours longer. The The chemical compound used in antihistamine is clinically proven to be more effective than leading medicines. So instead of waiting for the season to pass, get out there and live your life. Antihistamine is not for everyone. Consult your doctor before taking antihistamine. Side effects may include, but are not limited to, depression, drowsiness, itchy throat, high blood pressure, low blood sugar, heartburn, bad breath, athlete's foot, acid reflux, gingivitis, upset stomach, blurred vision, cottonmouth, sore throat, sore gums. Your spring and summers don't have to be unbearable. Now you can enjoy them with the people you love. Even more side effects include spontaneous combustion, Down syndrome, bankruptcy, back problems, gout, temporary blindness, heart failure, dyslexia, total shutdown of vital organs. Do not consume milk or water while taking antihistamine. People who take antihistamine are likely to develop certain cancers, as well as worsening and even new allergies. Other side effects include paralysis, neurocorrosion, seizures, AIDS, lung drowning, kidney failure, testicle erosion. Change in skin pigmentation, dwarfism, moderate to severe Crohn's disease, cardiac arrest, detached retina, loss of teeth, peeling skin, death. Depression, anal leakage, loss of eyelids, sperm deficiency, erectile dysfunction. Stop taking antihistamine if you experience suicidal thoughts. Do not quit or begin smoking while taking antihistamine, nor should you eat grapes after 7 p.m. Do not take antihistamine during day. It's time you took control of your life. Don't turn down another invitation. Ask your doctor about antihistamine today.
Hello there, this is Hilljack Bob, and you're listening to Some Kind of Radio Show here exclusively on the SKO Radio Network, and we still have 110% itchy balls.
Okay, well, let me start. First of all, this is big old badass Bob, the cattle rustler.
All right, how you
doing,
doing, big old badass Bob, the cattle wrestler?
I'm doing a hell of a fine time. I found you boys.
End of radio show. I'm Dr. Phil Bad. You've got Earl McCune, you've got Ben, and you've got the comedy killer here all with us.
Well, hell yes, boy. Now I want to tell you, first of all, goddamn, I'll tell you what, Trump is the goddamn president. And I'm so satisfied with that news.
That is absolutely true. He is going to be the president there on July 20th, and change is coming.
We're going to ship those goddamn Muslims across overseas. I'll tell you what, he's going to put that wall up, and the Mexicans is going to pay for it too, I'll tell you.
Well, that's his plan right now. We'll see what actually comes to fruition here, but right now we can only speculate what he'll actually end up doing.
Well, let me tell you something, boys. Now, this is a problem that I've got.
Okay.
I drive me one of them big 18-wheelers. Okay. I'm a big old cowboy. I'm a big old cattle rustler. I come from a big-ass family. Y'all see the ass on me, son. It's like, like a bag of regatta cheese. So what I tell you is, I need to get me a to get them cellulite bubbles out of there, them cellulite bubble stuff.
Oh, they make cream for that, don't they? Well, that's what I've heard, Earl, but unfortunately, as Dr. Feelbad, I cannot write a prescription for it.
Okay, well, listen, I don't need the prescription. They just, you give me a little advice, or you tell me, if you know anybody that gives some kind of massage, or maybe with a happy ending, or with a good deal. Some of them kind of things.
There's this guy in Morgantown. I believe he goes by the name of Father John, and we have him on the line here with us as well. But I do believe that that he would be willing to assist if that's your forte right there, and if not, then we've got a couple of
Asian spies,
a couple of lovely ladies that are down there as well that I'm sure he could help attest to be able to help your needs.
Now you listen to me here, Dr. Feelgood. I tell you what, Listen, I don't matter if it's a goddamn woman or a man. If I close my eyes, it don't matter who's on my pole, son.
Let me tell you what then. Father John is the person that Father John is the person that you're going to want to take a look at, and you're going to want to give him a call. I can give you his I can give you his information. You're just going to go to Morgantown to the nearest church and ask for Father John.
Okay. Now, is he going to charge me for that service? Or?
Usually, no. He actually does it for pleasure and prayers.
Beer.
And a little bit of beer.
And liquor. Lots of liquor.
Lots of liquor. This is Father John, by the way, there on the line with us as well.
I'm sure you can head to your local convenience store and get them a bottle of Kumchaka vodka. It's only about $4 a liter.
Oh yeah, there you go.
That'll do the job.
Now, I tell you what, boy, I go down to the wine barrel, south side, the north sides of Akron there, I get them the goddamn Grey Goose. Hey, I'm going to give him the good ass current. And I'll tell you what, boy, listen here, something else has been on my mind. See, just this past summer, I was, I had my own kind of lawn care business going. I had me a tan F-250 and a goddamn muffler fell off. That's besides the point. I had to unload that shit on Craigslist. I tell you what, you meet some wackos on that goddamn thing.
Absolutely. Actually, that's where we found Father John. On Craigslist. And I don't know who Craig is, but he's got a really nice list. Let me tell you what. Not as good as Jericho's, but it's a pretty nice list.
Yeah. He made the list.
Yeah, that's more like Schindler's. That's more like Schindler's List.
Yeah, you're right.
You're not
like
wrong
Schindler's List. There, boys, I tell you.
Well,
I just wanted to call in and let you know, boys, I love what you're doing on these internet ways. This is a hell fine show right here, boys.
Thank you very much. Thank you. You can listen to us every Friday night at about the same time.
That was big old badass Bill, the cattle rustler. And, wow, I learned something.
What'd you learn?
I learned how to make the music quieter.
Does it got a talk over button on it?
Sure does.
Okay.
He's so smart.
Good, because I need that for Sunday night.
No. I just clicked something and
okay.
You're smart.
I just hoped it didn't break anything.
You're not dumb.
Just because, when I open up my show on Sunday night, my theme that I had picked was America by James Brown.
All right.
It's fitting.
He plays the entire song too, so I gotta
song.
So I gotta find and cut the last 30 or 45 seconds of it and just play that because I'm I'm not playing. I can't put the whole thing on YouTube.
So you produce his show?
Well, I usually take
like.
the recording.
Yeah,
and cut that.
Well, what I try doing is I do the talkover thing, and then what I've been trying to do is cut down and and then eventually just cut the music totally out, and not play the entire song, so that way YouTube doesn't throw a hissy fit about it.
We make sure.
But because I was sitting there trying to remember, and talking to Sean off air, I said I want to find something that's a theme that goes with our program. That was the perfect song.
Yeah.
So, and he agreed. He's like, yeah, that is great. Well, this last Sunday, I opened up with Another Brick in the Wall by Pink Floyd because after Trump did his little emergency yatso, whatever he did.
Good choice, Tony.
So I was like, this is perfect.
Have you ever heard Kendra Morris's cover of Crazy Diamond? It's really good.
Mm-mm.
I'll send it to you.
Yeah, so it was like I picked and opened it, and then I'm sitting here and I look at the new program, and I'm like, oh, I figured this out. Boom, boom, boom. We'll set everything up, and I'm just like, yeah, it wasn't that bad. So I'm assuming we're going to keep this as opposed to going
This
to.
is it.
This is it?
This is it.
Good. So we're not going to go to that other thing we were going to go to.
No, this is it.
Beautiful.
This is it.
Easy enough system for me to.
Those are my initials.
This is it.
So I'm like, okay, good, we got it.
Okay.
Because I know it's just like, I can't teach Sean the board at all. I mean, he's got limited use of his left hand.
Does he? Why?
He has cerebral palsy.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's a good thing it ain't a shooting, Hannah.
I didn't know
Yeah.
that he shot a gun either.
You owned a gun store.
You owned a gun store?
Yeah.
Where?
Cuyahoga Falls. That's who I bought mine from.
Does he still own that store? Or?
Nah. Got out. He said it was too stressful.
Makes sense.
Which, yeah, I mean, I can understand that.
How do I learn the board?
The board?
Yeah.
Huh. One of our two co-owners, I'm sure, can teach you.
Yeah, we have to be down here.
Yeah.
Or another member of management if, one of two co-owners aren't available.
Yep. You got Mike. You got Aaron knows how to run it. Okay. If you're ever in here with Steph or Chris on Thursday nights, they know how.
Yeah.
I mean, I really only have the weekends free, technically.
So
yeah.
I mean, it was just, I had to learn it over at the other place.
Mm-hmm.
And then we, initially started on that system here, so I knew it.
Mm-hmm.
And then this newer system's, pretty much runs nearly identical.
Yeah, it's pretty similar. I didn't think it was too different.
Looks a little different, but it pretty much operates the same.
It's easier.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, boom, done.
Yeah, it's easier.
And, obviously, too, it would be different. Like when I was here playing Christmas Eve, Christmas Eve playing music, because I have a premium subscription, I was able to use my list.
From Spotify?
Yep.
I have a premium subscription as well.
So, I mean, as long, because I'm paying for the use, I can use, which is how I played a lot of my parodies, because a lot of the stuff we didn't have on our system at the time. So I was able to go through, boom, 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 if there's something you want. And like I hear a song and boom, then first thing I do is search and see if I can find it on Spotify to add it to one of my playlists.
Right.
The only one I've been trying to find that she won't release her damn song digitally is Tony Basil's Mickey.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Early 80s song, one of the first videos MTV carried.
Like the Hey Mickey song?
Hey,
Hey Mickey, you're so fine.
You're so fine. Hey Mickey, where she dresses up in a cheerleader outfit. Been trying to find it to put it on my 80s, but I
Really? You can't find that song?
it's not on Spotify. You could bring up Tony Basil, but it's not listed as one of her songs. The same way, do you know who Michael McDonald is?
No.
Have you ever heard of a group called the Doobie Brothers?
Yes.
He was with the Doobie Brothers in the first half of their existence. Then he left and went solo. There was a movie. Have you ever seen? What's the name of the movie? Gregory Hines, Billy Crystal, Running Scared.
No, but I love Billy Crystal.
It was an early movie, early '80s, when Michael McDonald recorded a song for the movie called "Sweet Freedom."
Okay.
I cannot find that song itself, but I found a 99% match karaoke song.
Okay.
The guy almost sounds like Michael McDonald, to where it's about as close as I'm going to get. I like the song enough to where I'll put up listening to it. The same way I found Tag Team Whoop There It Is. They had it, and then it was pulled. Then they've had mixes of it back up there, so I found the closest mix I could. Because I like playing it when I drive, because it makes my speakers go boom, boom, boom.
Dude, I love listening to Fatboy Slim when I drive.
I have that, and I have a bunch of Daft Punk.
Daft Punk is great. Chemical Brothers? What about Chemical Brothers, Tony?
Nah, I
No?
never
You
got
don't
into
like
Chemical Brothers.
Oh, good. What about the Crystal Method? They're really good, too. Get Busy Child? Really? All right.
I have Crystal Waters.
Crystal Waters is good.
The Out Here Brothers. LaBouche.
LaBouche is good.
But I mean, it was just, I've been exposed to a lot of stuff, and so I've got one playlist I listen to. It's got like 20 songs. So when I drive, little Act a Fool, little Too Fast, Too Furious, Ludacris, and some Ja Rule. So and then love Limp Bizkit.
I don't love them, but I don't hate them. They're all right.
Yeah. I mean, I like Rolling My Way.
Did all for the Nikki?
Rolling.
One of Undertaker's many themes.
Faith. Their version of Faith
Yeah.
is really good. They cover really good.
I didn't care for their Behind Blue Eyes, though.
I don't think I've ever heard that one.
Yeah, you're not missing much.
I'll take your word for it.
But they have one song, it's just like, if I say fuck one more time, there'll be 42 fucks to this fucked up song. Like every third word of the song
Did you listen to Weezer's The Teal album?
Uh-uh.
Oh my god, it's so good.
I do not like their remix of Africa.
You don't?
What
about Roxana or whatever? Rosanna. What about that one?
Yeah.
I like it.
I grew up listening to, it's just, I don't know. It's just, they made a big stink out of it when it first came out, and it's just.
I don't know. I really liked it. Just saying.
So, but, and a lot of the other stuff, it's like a lot of the other EDM stuff that I like. It's people are like.
Like intelligent dance music?
Yeah.
I don't really like intelligent dance music. I saw Dormouse and Venetian Snares live once in Kentucky many, many years ago.
Well, that's how I come up with that song that I used to listen to at the club in Niagara Falls by the Bucketheads, the ones I sent you.
Yeah, I remember. Mm-hmm.
And I just couldn't, and I was sitting there and I finally found that song, and I'm like, it was that, because it's like a real club experience when they're playing the videos of the song, plus they're playing the music, and, you got all the lights and everything going. You don't find that much down here.
No.
When I went to New York City in '95, when they used to do Club MTV, and they used to broadcast it from the Palladium downtown in Manhattan.
You were there?
I got to when I went to New York City, I was there a few days, and I got to go to. I got to go to the Palladium.
Okay.
Got pretty fucked up, and it wasn't on my own money, so.
That's the best way to get fucked up, Tony. You know that.
Well, you do know the first time I got divorced, I went on TV, don't you?
No.
I got a few minutes. Do tell. There was he does the voiceover work now on Food Network, but there's a guy named Gordon Elliott. From '94 to '98, he had a talk show on CBS.
Okay.
It came on 10 o'clock before Price is Right.
All right.
And it was normal, just a topical type of, not a Maury, you are the father type of thing, but he just had different segments. So he did this thing called Couples Court.
Okay.
Where he had a retired New York State Supreme Court justice, which once you're any level of Supreme Court in state or fed, you can rule the rest of your life even if you retire.
All right.
So, are you in any kind of like a court battle with the ex or soon to be ex? I was living with, I had separated from my first ex-wife.
Okay.
I was living with my buddy and his girlfriend. We were splitting an apartment together. Just happened to see it, so I called, left a message on their line. Got a call from the producer of the show a couple days later, says, we'd love to have you on.
Awesome.
So, and do you have any information to get a hold of your soon-to-be ex-wife, which I did. So we went out there, taped on Valentine's Day, and they aired it 2 weeks later. They flew us into separate airports and had to stay at separate hotels.
That's crazy.
She didn't get the royal treatment like I did. They basically said, you got a tab to eat dinner at the hotel. We're going to pick you up and take you to and from the studio and the airport and all that. And then, pretty much relax in your room, get ready for the next, to tape, and they flew her out the night before the show, and they flew her out directly after we got done taping.
Okay.
And, she brought her own clothes. They put me in wardrobe.
What kind of wardrobe?
I ended up wearing like a dress vest, a shirt, a tie, and a pair of slacks.
Okay.
And they let me keep the clothes. And it was but I flew out a couple of days beforehand. I had a driver that was at my beck and call. I had $1,000 expense account.
Oh yeah, okay.
And so when I flew in, I was supposed to fly in the LaGuardia, and they flew me into JFK. The driver took me the scenic route through all the boroughs. Got to my hotel. Hands me a number, says, here's a number to the phone that's in the limo. And if I'm not driving it, somebody else will be. Anywhere you want to go in the city, let me know. And says, you got your expense. So went out, had dinner at Planet Hollywood. And then I got to go to the Palladium.
Cool.
Got to go in there and drink and had a great old time.
I'm sure you did, Tony.
And then, of course, to this day, when I ran into Michelle, I was like, you remember, I always made you the promise I would take you to New York City. I didn't say it was going to be on my own dime.
Did I meet her?
No.
Okay.
So.
You know so many ladies.
Yeah, I've had my
comedy killer and a lady slayer.
I've had my 15 minutes of fame on TV. It was a great experience. It was a great experience. Something I'll never forget. So, to be on national TV and.
Yeah, I tried out for American Funniest Videos. Remember that show?
Yeah.
With my dad. He made up a song called, it was about stepping into cow pies, actually. That's what this one was about.
I never.
Why do I not picture you stepping in a cow place?
I have never done that. I was forced to do backup. Mm-hmm.
I never tried to be on TV.
Really? It's kind of surprising.
I called in and I never figured that they would have called me back, and 2 days
I
later.
didn't want to be on TV.
I never tried.
My dad tried. I was just stuck being in the background.
If it happens, it happens.
I mean, you're pretty talented.
If I'm gonna get famous, I'm gonna get famous.
Is that how you feel about it?
Yeah.
So you're
gonna happen.
like impartial. You're like, whatever.
It's whatever.
Dylan's famous phrase, "It's whatever." Works.
I can respect that.
It's whatever.
But yes,
Fame isn't everything.
Yeah, I've had always figured, I'm like, oh, if I'm ever going to be on TV for something, I want it to be good, not be on the news.
Right.
So.
Don't want to be going postal.
Yeah. So, that was one way to get on, and it worked, and to this day, it's like still laugh about it.
Yeah.
Got to be on a talk show, and it wasn't Jerry Springer.
Good for you, Tony.
Because a lot of the Jerry Springer stuff is all staged.
Oh, I know. Mm-hmm.
The Maury stuff isn't, but I mean, Maury's got enough material and enough people that want to be on a show. He could do a show another 20 years and have material. I mean, the best Maury show I ever saw was this girl brought like 11 or 12 different guys across. And none of them were the father.
Jesus.
Wow.
And he was like, "If you can find more, we'll have you back on." And then, and then the same episode, a girl had twins. The one guy was the father of the one, and the other guy was the father of the other.
Okay.
It happens in rare cases, but
True.
It's possible. And and they were fraternal twins, obviously, but she given birth to them the same day and same time and everything. But one of them had took a sperm from the one.
Yeah.
So, strange stuff.
It's weird,
I'll
man.
start out with the side notes. It's weird.
You ever look at somebody and say, "Hey, you're really the sperm that won"?
Yeah, I mean, I actually wrote a blog about weird sperm.
Yeah.
It's more commonplace than normal sperm.
So, yeah.
15 crazy facts about sperm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
15 crazy facts.
On that note.
Yeah.
We're gonna say goodnight.
Yeah.
So thanks for
good night
joining us on our 200th episode.
Next week will be 201.
Episode 201 coming at you next week with Earl, McCune, and the Crazy Crew. We'll see you next week.